Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Today's Tuesday, right?
Tuesday. Yeah, the day after President's Day. Yep.
Tuesday.
The day after a holiday.
My days are all confused. Michael, Shawn, and Shawnee Scott. It's just us today. So any rumors y'all want to start that we might have been together, just start them now.
Go ahead. Yeah. Let's go.
Launch all the rumors. Everybody, go ahead. Mind you,
but
I
you
ain't
remember
never
that time we went out? You remember that time, we went to dinner together.
You don't play too much. Oh, well, you know about when we really we went to dinner after the comedy show with everybody.
Yeah, we went to dinner.
Yeah.
Did anybody take any pictures?
I don't even know. People be doing it too. Absolutely too much. When I am doing some whatever. All right. Anyway.
Kathy.
What up, Kathy? Good morning. Jay Black is suffering from a huge migraine.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my fault. So I apologize to Jay. But Jay's suffering. Then we got Sexy Mo is traveling.
Stuck in the airport.
That girl. She stays stuck. She just stays stuck.
She has an amazing traveling life, though. She's always somewhere.
It's like she's never just like regular. Can't never be like, where you at? Well, I'm at the mall. It always got to be like, where you at? Dominican Republic. What are you doing?
I'm in Dubai.
I'm in a mall in Dubai with covering my face up. Kelly, what's going on? Shout out to Kelly J. Go to her Instagram. Kelly J put a little sexy picture. I saw you, Kelly. Y'all over there. Hey, Kathy and DJ, slow your roll. How was your night last night there, Shawnee Scott? How was your night?
Oh my God, Mike. Listen, your nieces are listen.
Oh boy.
I had to see both of them.
You're the what?
I got to sit both of them. They can't participate in sports or anything.
Wait. They're done with everything?
I had to sit them. I had to say, nope, you're not doing nothing. Attitudes are bad. Listen, these teenagers, you didn't prepare me for this.
Wait a second. So, but what happened from yesterday to today that now they're both sitting out track and everything like that?
The attitudes, all this lying. They're not supposed to be on phones.
Good morning, Lucy. They're not supposed to be on the phone. And what? You caught them on? They had a sideways.
Took my iPad twice, and then the other one had a secret phone.
Yup. Wait, one of your daughters has a burner phone?
Yes.
How's that possible? How did she even manage to get the money to have a secret phone?
I give them money, so and they order on Amazon and stuff. So yeah.
How'd you find out they had a secret phone? How'd you catch her?
Oh, so what? Okay, yesterday was the day I came on late, right? Okay, so that night I went in their room to, just check to see what was going on when they were sleeping. And she had the phone laying right next to her. Charger, everything. Good morning, Jeanette. I was like, this little boy, you going hard for this little boy. I got to find out what's done happened.
Oh, my goodness. So when you catch her... All right, for those just joining us, so Shawnee has two amazing daughters, and they're in trouble. Like their activities have been cut, cell phones were taken, and Shawnee walks into the room, and she got the cell phone just blatantly. She FaceTiming. Is that what we're doing?
Well, she was asleep. She fell asleep.
She fell asleep with the FaceTime.
She didn't get to put the phone up. Yeah, she fell asleep.
Well, what was next? What happened? If you want to talk about it, what happened next?
I let her sleep, and when I woke her up in the morning, I asked her about it, and she was like, "Well, this is my other phone. Like that's what I'm dealing with. This is my other phone." Whew. And listen, yesterday was a day. was the day, because not just that, then her attitude, I had to get somewhere and she stomping and huffing through my house. And I'm like, girl, who the fuck you think you is? What you think this is? Who house is this? So I told her, I said, I'm going to sit you down. I'm going to let her train. I talked to her coach last night. I'm going to let her train, but she can't compete for a whole season.
Goodness, Craig! I just saw that picture. I just saw Kelly
I saw
J.
that picture this morning of Kelly J. I woke up and hit the Instagram button, and I was like, "Ooh, okay, let's show Kelly's picture.
Let's show Kelly J's picture. Kelly J
Kelly
went.
J
She woke
picture.
up like this. Like she woke up. I was just scrolling. I said, "Oh, wait a minute."
Yeah, Kelly J said, "Hello."
We'll get back to your story because, goodness God, man, listen.
Yeah, it's crazy out here.
These streets
it's crazy
out here in these streets.
Raising these teenage daughters.
Shout out to Kelly J. Go to her Instagram page. We're gonna try and find her.
Is.
All right, let's look at Kelly J real quick.
Let's see. Okay,
and then we can get it popping.
What? Kelly J, where your page at? Kelly J. Kelly J Enterprise, right?
I think it is.
Kelly J.
Oh, Kelly J.
Okay, she is. All right, here she is. Oh, Kelly acting bad. She got all.
No, Kelly acting.
Up here. Oh.
She acting old school fresh. You acting old school fresh. You fresh for this picture right here. You like y'all. Let me see if I can get y'all on IG to see the TV.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened to my phone? No.
Yeah, something's going on. Oh, there go Kelly. Kelly, I'm not playing with you right there.
Yeah, look at Kelly J.
I'm not playing with you. Oh,
I'm like, well, okay. Kelly J, you did
that. Kelly went hard in the paint.
After Valentine's Day.
Oh, what are we doing? Where are we going with this girl?
Mm-hmm. Kelly, what's going on?
Look at the look of freshness. Oh, you being fresh on this picture.
Yeah.
Stop by to say, hey, what's up, Yolanda? Good morning, Yolanda. What's going on? We just saw one of our family members just went on Instagram and just went all in.
It's two of them. Okay, let me see if I can.
You got an album dropping we don't know about, Kelly? What we got going on here? I'm not mad
she only posted one on here. Let's see. I only see one on Kelly. Maybe I have to open it up. No,
she got the lips like that. That when y'all take them pictures, y'all keep your lips like a half an inch open. Look at this right here.
Wait a minute. Now, you ready for this one? Wait, Mike, you ready for this one?
Wait a second. Don't put that on my TV.
Get yourself together for this one. Oh, it's on
what?
Okay.
Oh. Kelly, what we doing?
Kelly.
What, you went all the way. You did the photo shoot. I want to know who. I want to know who was the photographer.
Oh shoot! Those are nice pictures, though, Kelly.
No, they are.
Those are really nice.
After that date, she been cutting up. I'm just saying,
Kelly.
Somebody say,
girl, who did you have a date with?
I'm not even mad at you, girl. I'm not. Her Facebook. Oh, your Facebook must be popping right now. Hold up.
Their inbox and DM is going hard. You ain't having no problems getting a date. Now.
What in the world? What is
it was a boudoir model call I did for Nevia Hunson. So you dress, sexy and like the
mad.
Little, the little things,
That's why y'all need to download Media Room 360 on the IG, because I'm showing you, this is one of our family members, and she went hard to paint. I gotta get
She
up.
said my date was a no call, no show. Oh well, forget him. We don't. Yeah, we moving on to the next one. On to the next one, Kelly.
Would you be down, Shawty, to take some photos like that?
I sure would. I absolutely would.
Well, you answered that fast. I thought you was gonna have to think about it and just be like,
No, I think that's nice.
no. I think the pictures are good.
Would
I
I
think
show the pictures? That's the
that's what
question
I'm
to be
saying. Would you
asked.
show the picture? So why are you taking them if you're not
Would
gonna
I
show them?
post the pictures? Oh, it would just be for me. It would just be for me. Yeah, it would just be for me. I don't think I'd show them to nobody. Show them my
Man, look.
homegirls, like my real close, like my cousin and my best friend. Be like, y'all look at what I did. But I don't think I would post them. I have a picture where I did the Janet Jackson thing.
Oh, what Janet Jackson? What
When
Janet
she had her
Jackson?
hands up and the guy is holding their.
Oh, and there was a guy holding your breast.
Yeah.
Were y'all dating? Or it was just
I
for the
don't know. I
photograph?
don't know who he was. He was one of the photographers.
Everything big and
Big and
sexy in
sexy in
Texas.
Texas.
What? Wait, what made you take the Janet Jackson photo? What was that for? What promo were you doing?
The makeup artist that I had at the time she had this idea and she was like, I want you to, do you mind come doing this photo shoot for me? And I was like, yeah, sure. And that was one of them. And then there was another picture, like, cause she wet my hair and it was, they like a wet t-shirt type
Where are
thing.
these photos at?
I got them. You know what? They're actually on the internet because the photographer posted them and they tagged me in them. Yeah, because when everybody saw it, they were like, but this was like 20, what? This was maybe 2016.
Yeah, you might want to post them joints. I don't know. I don't know. Kelly said,
like, who hands those? Like,
no, I'm just saying you might want to post.
Dude.
I mean, it's art. If Janet did it, it's just art. They called.
Yeah.
This guy called me in my DMs to ask for a date, only to ask me if he could F. Okay, when I told him no, he said bye. Okay, well, I mean, at least he was direct. He ain't waste your time. He ain't trying to get you to go out to dinner, nothing. Like,
yeah, they do that though.
Yeah, like that's not. Man, listen.
They do that though. I mean, on Bumble they do that. They'll say that. I just plenty of dudes that said that to me on there.
You just feel like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's all they want to do. They tell you up front. And I mean, and that's good. It's like, okay, well, you know what? It was nice to meet you and I wish you the best.
No need to spend money on a margarita and some mozzarella sticks. Just let's have it. Let's just meet up. Yes, Ashley, it is. Okay. There's a whole nother level of okay.
Yeah, it's like a hookup culture on there. So when you're on these dating apps, it's and I mean, and so you going through people and people going through all these people because it's just I just want to hook up. I just want to smash. People ain't on there. Well, all people are not on there really looking for.
What site is this? Bumble? Like that's how.
Well, I was on Bumble. So I'm just speaking of my. Hey, LaShonda, that's one of my makeup artists there.
Hey, LaShonda, what's going on? Anybody got the?
She was at that shoot. LaShonda was at that shoot.
Hey, LaShonda, can you send at Mike Sean Comedy the picture where Shawnee did the Janet Jackson when somebody was holding her breast? At Mike Sean Comedy, just DM me. She's right here. It's not like I'm going behind her back. I'm just trying to get a copy and see what this picture was really.
I think it's on my Instagram. I think
it's on your Instagram too.
I think it is. Let me see. I'm gonna see if it's on there.
I don't. I sound like the old man now. Y'all tricking me right here.
We tricking you?
I didn't even know. Man, I gotta pay attention.
Well, it's old. It's old. This was like I said, 2016. When I didn't repost it, but the photographer and the makeup artist posted and tagged me in it.
Well, when you get to it, let us know because that's a whole different. And shout to Kelly. Kelly, do you, girl? Do you?
Yes, Kelly, do you, girl?
Do you?
Those pictures look good.
Don't worry about what nobody saying something crazy. Do what you do.
You look absolutely amazing.
I wish I was bold enough to make that. No, I don't.
You wouldn't take no sexy pictures, Mike?
Probably not. No. I feel so unsexy. I'm at my unsexiest right now. Now maybe if I was really working out, and I probably could get talked into it. But honestly, I'm like I don't even know how I'd feel during the photo shoot. Like I don't even know what type of music would make me feel uncomfortable to be like, oh, let it happen. Let's go ahead.
Here's one. Here's
What?
one.
What? Oh, we
Here's
got one.
one of the photos from that. And
Oh,
LaShawn was like, "It's on your IG. It's on your IG." Here's
wait.
one of them, but mine is
Oh.
not. Listen. Mine is not as risque as Kelly's. Okay.
If you got a hoodie
kinda...
on, I'm gonna beat your ass. If you got a hoodie on, go ahead. Let's see.
Okay, so here we go. That's one of them.
Oh,
That's not bad.
that's you.
It's not like Kelly. That's what I'm saying. Listen.
You had your head. Look at this. Oh, I wish Jay Black. Oh, I wish Jay Black didn't
Now
have
Jay
a
Black got a
headache.
migraine. Jay Black got a migraine.
Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Hold on. So what? Let me put my glasses. See what the hell.
Hey,
am
Mark.
I looking at? The hell am I looking at right here?
Yeah, we did have a good time at that shoot. We had a good time at the shoot.
Did you have clothes on at all?
Yeah, I got clothes on. I got a wife beater on.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a wife
Did you
beater
have
on.
pants on?
Yeah, I had pants on. Yes.
No, I want to know how far y'all went with this. That's a dope picture.
Okay, let me see if I can find the other.
Look. Now all of a sudden y'all got hearts. Really, y'all want to put up hearts now? Because y'all that's Shawnee's picture right there.
Let me see. But it ain't got nothing on Kelly's. Nothing on Kelly J's. The other one, people were just like, "Oh my god!"
That is, who would have thunk it? Kelly said, "I love it, Shawnee." Kelly said, "I love it." I ain't mad at it at all. But the fact that you got a photo shoot, there's more photos after that.
There were. I got it. You know what? I need to find all those pictures.
All right.
But I mean, like that one and this other one, if I find it, those are the most risque. It ain't nothing. I have nothing on Kelly J. Nothing. Absolutely nothing on Kelly J. My stuff is like rated G compared to hers.
No, they were good. They were good.
Y'all
they were. Like, I wouldn't say they were rated G. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't call
PG-13. PG-13.
Yeah, you're on the verge of being R-rated. You're on the verge. You're on the verge. There's little R-rated attitude in that pic right there. All right, so if you find some more, just pop them up for no reason. Like you ain't even gotta wait for me. just throw the pictures up there. So last night, Jay Black had talked about the Kanye West documentary. Have you watched it, Shawnee?
I watched the one episode.
The one episode, so you did see it.
Yeah.
Dog, I really have like I can't believe like when I'm watching that, because I remember being on radio and interviewing him around that time in Philly. And I remember him being, the producer. It just amazes me. Like Jay Black said, he said that the documentary inspired him. It really made the same thing for me because this dude is literally going to Rockefeller Records, right?
Mm-hmm.
And playing a song that's going to turn into a classic song.
Mm-hmm.
And he's playing it. And people are playing him. They're like, when it all falls down. And they're just nodding their head like, yeah, cool song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting, hold up. But there's the one part. Okay, let me not speed on this. I'm not speed. So Kanye is trying to get signed to Rockefeller Records as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Kanye is struggling trying to get signed as an artist. Think about this, y'all. One of the biggest artists ever is trying, right? Producing all these tracks. So he then tries to get Scarface to do a hook.
Yeah.
But he wants Scarface to do something on Jesus Walks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because when I saw that part, I was like, Scarface is on there? And I'm like, nah, he must have passed up on that.
Yes, so he plays Jesus Walks. Boom, 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 boom. One of the greatest tracks I've ever heard. Welcome. And Scarface is like, you got another one?
Yeah, he did. He was like, you got something else?
You got another one?
What?
So he plays the other one, Family Business, which is a dope song too. Scarface never even comes back to finish the verse. But Kanye is this hype because he says that the second beat is incredible. But mind you, he just played the most incredible beat before that. And Scarface is like, you got another one. Oh,
I mean, but that's how people do you. That's how people, and it's crazy. Like when you're trying to get to to your next level, and you're going to people that are on a higher level than you, they just be looking at you like,
it's facts.
nah. And then afterwards, they're like, damn, I should have, well, yeah, you slept on me.
It is facts. I just the more I watched it, and the more I saw his grind, and the more I saw him, because I remember them days when everybody was on this hustle, like trying to get to this, trying to get to that. Watching him talk to his mom giving him like super gems, and the fact that his mom had that belief in him
and knew his raps.
And knew his raps.
Boy, she was spitting.
She brought her own one back. She was like, "Why didn't you remember what I told you to do?" And they started it. I said, "What in the
Dang,
world?"
I said she was really invested in what he was doing.
She was so in tune with him, and then it kind of, because we talk about people like we know them, and we really don't know these people. Obviously, even though we interview them and been around them and been there, we don't know these people. But the fact that the dude who actually videos everything decided he was a comedian and decided he took a leap of faith. And when Kanye moved to New York, which was really New Jersey, North Jersey, this guy left too. Just the video Kanye.
Yeah, I thought that was so amazing to be able to document all of this. I mean, who would have thought?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, we gonna video all this, and then 20 years from now,
that had me. I was just sitting on my couch like, yo, this is amazing that this dude took a leap of faith just to follow somebody. Just like nobody else was messing with Kanye unless it was just about his beats. This dude is actually taking his footage and following him in everyday life. Like literally the priceless moments that he has with Kanye and his mom in her apartment or her condo, wherever she lived at. And I said, yo.
Yeah, and even like at the concert, the Rockefeller concert they had in Chicago, you got Beyonce in there in the back, in the backstage because Jay is performing. He got so much stuff that because I was wondering, I was like, do they know that they showing up in this documentary? Do they know they showing up like this?
And the funny thing is, him getting that Rockefeller chain was so big to him, but to realize where he's at now and how that is a big deal in that time and space, but it's really not a big deal in the grand scheme of things of how big Kanye is. And I never forget. Remember Kanye? I know I told the story. The song "Diamonds Are Forever." Kanye had that "Diamonds Are Forever." Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Okay, so when he released that, it caught a little heat in the beginning, and he came to Philly, and he came to a club that I hosted that was always rammed. It was always packed. So he did the song, and the crowd gave him a nice reaction. But being in Philly, Beanie Siegel and those guys came on stage. They stole the show. Kanye gave the mic up and walked off the stage. And I was like, wow, that's exactly what was going on in his life the entire time. These cats kept playing him, not playing him intentionally, but people were bigger than him. Nobody really thought Kanye was going to be Kanye. And when he said the one statement, he said, yo, I want to make it so that I'm just Kanye. Like you can just say it by my first name. And I said, this guy. My God, this guy just like literally manifested everything he said. Jesus Walks was the greatest praise dance song. First ever song that was allowed to be played in my church. Look, I put Jesus Walks as I've never, to this day, I've never heard a song that struck me the way that song did. Because I'd never heard a rapper ever be bold enough to make that song.
I was shocked that they let it play on the air. I'm like, oh, we playing this?
Yeah, and that was one of the things. That's what Kanye said. There's a line in it. He says it about getting played on radio, which is almost like his like little way of challenging radio to see if they will play it. I forget what the line is, and I've listened to the song a trillion times.
I know. I can't think of it
Me
either. He
too.
says, because at the time we were still regulated a little tight by the FCC. It's a lot looser now, and so you couldn't say Jesus Christ.
Right.
You could not say that on the air.
Which was
so
weird. Which is the dumbest thing ever.
Yeah.
But what was he says? God, I forget the line. He actually has the line where he says, here goes my radio needs this. You can rap about everything except for Jesus. Oh, radio. Oh man, I can't even. That is crazy.
Let's see. Okay, God, show me the way. God, okay. The only thing, okay. He says that a lot. I didn't realize that.
To the hustlers, drug dealers, Jesus walked with them.
To the victims of welfare, we living in hell here.
Hell yeah, Jesus walks with us. And he goes, hear me, see me more clearly. I know he hears me when my feet get weary, because we be mostly nearly extinct. We rappers as role models. We rap, we don't think. I ain't here to argue about his facial features. I'm here to turn atheists into believers. I'm just
trying to say the way school needs teachers,
the way Catholic needed Regis, that's the way I need Jesus. So here goes my single dog. Radio needs this. They say you can rap about anything except for Jesus. That was his line.
You got it.
That was his line. That was his line going at radio, challenging them. This guy, I know there's a lot of intricate things about this guy, but he's really a genius. Like, he really is a genius. And the more I watched it, the more I was like, oh, this guy is I don't even know how to say it, because we've never ever said Kanye's the greatest of all time. And I understand that's all subjective on what you think the greatest of all time is. We all got our different checklists that we check who's the greatest of all time. But his resume literally stands that if somebody said Kanye is the greatest artist that we've ever seen, I may not agree, but I really can't argue. Like, I can't argue.
And after seeing his struggle and everything that he went through, it makes more sense why Kanye is the Kanye that we have now. Why he says some of the things that he says.
There was so
he behaved the way he behaved, because he like, fuck y'all. Y'all. I remember that would be my attitude. Be like, I don't give a damn. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, because fuck y'all. Y'all was shitting on me. Now I'm shitting on y'all just because I can.
I almost caught myself, because I was sitting when I watched it. I sat there. This is what I do. I'm forever talking to myself. I'm like, does Kanye annoy me simply because I'm not bold enough to say the stuff that I really want to say all the time? And he is.
You don't say the stuff you want to say?
Oh, no. The majority. I mean,
you don't.
No. When I'm with y'all, no. When I'm with y'all gotta understand, the probably the most comfortable place I feel is when I'm talking with y'all in the morning time. But the majority of the time, the stuff that I want to get off, that just come to my mind, that I go like, oh, you like, you just want to point somebody out. I'm like, yo, you're a liar, right? I don't care what you're saying. Like, Kanye does not. He literally has no filter. He just says what, and I'm like, I think I get mad at him because I'm envious of being able to be bold enough to suffer the consequences for what you're going to say. Like,
after you say it, then it's said. And I could see where you would. I can see kind of how you parallel with Kanye, because in my opinion, I feel like you get shitted on a lot.
Right.
And you're naturally talented. Like, it's not something that you have tried to do. And at the end of the day, you're just better than a lot of people, period. On the broadcasting side and on the comedy side. And I see, and here I'm sitting back watching, and it's like, damn, why they shitting on him so hard? But then when whatever happens is gonna be, oh, Mike, Shawn, we love you, and I'm gonna be in the background like, no, because I remember when, no, we not about to do this.
But it's so crazy.
Yes.
You're 1000% right, because God forbid, right now, God forbid something were to happen to a Kanye West. Everybody would come out the woodworks on how they loved him so much and how they supported him, and nobody would even bring up, like, even though it's all documented, like, you can't take down the Instagrams, you can't take down the comments y'all done posted about him. I can't retract the stuff I said about him, because he worked my nerves too. So I got to be honest with that. Like, there's some stuff I couldn't even wrap around this whole thing. But I will say this: you absolutely right. Because
I'll be like, no, because remember I called you and I said, let's do this with Mike Shawn, and y'all looked at me like I was crazy. I was asked why I'm working with Mike Shawn. Why are you working with him? He gonna mess up your career. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So don't come calling when it pop.
No, people even
like, I'm on your team. No, you're not on the team. If I say Mike, then you'll know.
Yeah, then you'll know. But the overestimation of how somebody can, like, I'm going to mess up Shawnee's career. Like, y'all really think I got that type of leverage or that type of power to do what? Like, just to talk the shit that we talk? Like, I don't even, me too, Shawnee. Thank you, Stacey. Thank you. But this is wow. But that documentary really, like, I got to give Jay Black credit. If he didn't have that migraine, I would tell. I told him earlier. He said it's inspiring, and it really does make you want to believe in yourself. Like, it really does like, what choice do you have but to believe in yourself?
Yeah,
like,
and
what other choice
helps you understand better. I mean, I can't imagine, because my mother is still here, and I would have to say my mom is my biggest cheerleader, but she's not as in she I don't want this to sound wrong. She's invested, but like how Kanye's mom knows the raps and stuff. Yeah, and so crazy. For him to lose her,
that was
it's like if nobody believed in him, she was gonna put him back and be like, well, no, and just be real encouraging and not, well, I don't know why you're doing this rapping thing anyway. None of that.
Her thing when she said, you are going to sound arrogant to people. And then he was like, well, am I too arrogant? And she said, no. Yeah. She said, you got to come with it. She said, you got to come with that oomph. You got to come with that. But he was explaining to him, they going to take this the wrong way. Like, Bez was like, yo, they going to take you the wrong way. And she was like setting them up. And that whole, when a giant looks in the mirror, a giant doesn't see anything. Everybody else sees a giant, but the person looking doesn't. I was like, this is screwing my head up right now. I said, this lady is so in tune with her son. But like you said, when he loses her, that was the only, in my opinion, analyzing it from, I'm not a psychologist, that was the only anchor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the anchor where he knew he could go, after everything went crazy, he could go see her, and there was the one person who could relate to him, and they could go back and forth and have a conversation, and they didn't have to explain each other because she knew her son. So when she goes away and it's just Kanye, I see. And we haven't even gotten into they haven't done the car accident yet, right?
So he's coming up in the next one. So it only comes on once a week.
I saw that. That was another genius.
And I was like,
dang. That was nuts. Because he played us. He played us again. Because I was ready to binge watch it. Like, I was gonna stay up and just watch it. I was like, I'm not going nowhere. I'm watching this whole Kanye thing. I'm not. And then when I saw it, and at the ending, when it's done, it all comes up. You say other shows that you want to see. That what you were like, wait, there's not another episode. That's it. And then they go like the 23rd. The 23rd.
And what's that show? Something about Anna. Creating Anna.
What is that?
Did that one pop up for you?
I don't know, because I was so disheartened. I was so hurt. Yeah, I was so like I popped up off my couch like, what the wait, this means there's nothing left. and then that's the 23rd, and then it's the 23rd and March 2nd is so we're this is gonna win some awards. When we go through, if this guy
inventing Anna,
okay, what is that about?
This chick, she's young and she scams all these people. She got the bank to give her like a $43 million loan, and it's based on a true story. I think the girl is in jail now, so I was like, I want to watch that because I need to get some tips on how you get a $43 million loan.
Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
But legally, legally.
But what was I gonna say?
Shout out to Coogee. What's his name? Cody.
Cody, yeah, Cody or Cody, Coddie. He was a comedian, which is ironic that he was a comedian, and I could tell he did BET Comic View because I knew that set that he had done Comic View before, and shout out to him. But my thing is, if he follows Kanye, right, and this goes as far as I think it's gonna go, that means we're gonna actually have footage of when Kanye's mom passes away.
Oh, I don't want to watch that. Like, I'll have to have my box of tissue.
What? As I'm watching her, because I'm a crier. I told you, I tear up on anything. As I'm watching his mom talk, I felt like, oh, wow. Like, this got to be crazy for Kanye to actually, I know he's already seen it, but it's got to be crazy for him to see this footage and see how young he was and his mom. We don't even see our parents as young until we see pictures of them being young. Like we don't even like fathom them like that. But if they're gonna go through Kanye, I just want to know, when does it end? If they're gonna go through the car accident, which he almost lost his life, then they're gonna go through everything that goes on with his mom and his mom passing away. When does he stop taping? That's what I want to know. Like,
he's probably still taping now.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, if he's still that dude having this exclusive footage, which obviously he had to get cleared by Kanye and the whole nine, is this gonna be like something where Kanye is now documenting his entire life and is gonna show everybody, and it's gonna turn this into like some incredible show that the whole world is watching? Because we're going to start figuring out that the closer we get to up to date, we're going to start seeing stuff live. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to start seeing episodes that something just happened last week, or then with the kids and the child custody battle with Kim Kardashian, we ain't even got the Ray J.
Yeah, or we're going to find out that Kanye's not as crazy as we think he is.
Woo, man.
That he's more human. Like, same issue you go through, he has a bigger platform that he can express some stuff on.
Yo, that had me. Listen, man. He's better than everybody else, y'all. He just is. Like, when it comes to this game that he's playing, like, you can agree or disagree with political commentary and thoughts that he has. He's just better than everybody else. I know Jay-Z has to be sitting somewhere going like, this motherfucker is really good.
Yeah. What can you say? It was like he is a genius. He is. He a genius. He told us he was a genius. We just didn't believe it.
We just didn't like it. We didn't like somebody addressing the fact that, this is how good I really am. I was like, damn. But man. There's so much stuff in my head that guy made. I was like, yo, this dude is wow.
But I think we should do that with you. We should start following you. You should have had a camera after you got fired from K104. Like, the camera should have started on you then. It should have started on you then. I mean, the relapse again, that was good. But the day you got fired, that's when I was there with him, like, okay, how you feeling today, Mike? Mike Shawn. Tell us your thoughts.
And that is the boldness about that. To have somebody, are you really, really bold enough to let everybody know how? Because it ain't cool at the time. And let's be clear, it's only cool is if you make it at the end.
Yeah.
So you taking a chance right now where you're like, oh my God.
Good morning, Nyla.
I can't even remember. What was that day like?
Yeah, what was that day like? Let's talk about it now. So you're on the Zoom call. What's the last thing you remember happening while you were live?
An argument happened with an individual. Happened on Zoom and as we're doing a broadcast. So an argument happens, and when it happens, I'm thinking like, okay, it happened. What's the big deal? Like the arguments have happened on that morning show a trillion times. Like, people have called each other motherfucker, this, that. So I'm like, whatever. So it's a whole long. I'm giving you the edited version, because the whole thing is going to take like 2 hours for me to tell you everything that led up to it. So basically,
that's episode 1. This is episode 1, people. Yeah. Mike Shawn's life.
So basically, when we get off the air that day, I know there's drama. I know I'm going to be accused of drinking, and they weren't wrong, but they were incorrect on that morning why I was the way I was, and it was because of me taking pills to go to sleep all night. That's why I was the way I was that morning. That doesn't excuse the fact that I had set myself up, because you can only cry wolf for so many times when the other thing happens a bunch of times. So when I take these pills, the Trazodone or whatever it's called, and I'm ODing on these, trying to sleep, I wake up. So then they basically are like, they shut me down, and they're not going to put me back on the show. So I'm like, at this point, I'm so desperate to go to sleep. Like, I'm so desperate to go to sleep. I swear on everything. I go to this rehab because I know if I go to get detox, they're going to give me the pills that will put me to sleep. They're the most amazing pills, Shawnee, you will ever have in your life. They adjust them to you. So when you sleep, Shawnee, you sleep so good that literally when your eyes are open, like your eyes are shut, you're awake and your eyes are still closed, and you're so happy that you are feeling this good. Like, and there's another stranger in the room. Like you share a room, and this is during this is during COVID. This is COVID. So when COVID happens, you got to stay in a room for like, I forget what amount of days you get tested. So you just sleep, you sleep, you sleep, you sleep. I come out my sleep and I'm better. It's like 3 days. I'm good. I said, okay, I got to get on out of here because I want to see if I still have my job. So they're like stopping me at the rehab. Like, you can't leave. I said, motherfucker, I know I can leave. So stop telling me I can't leave. Like, y'all play these little games. I can leave, right? So I get out. I get to the apartment, and I get the phone call from Human Resource. And they keep asking me the same questions. I say, and I tell them where I went, why I went, because of sleep. And they keep asking me the questions. And then they finally said, okay, well, we're going to pay you out for the rest of your contract. Now, at that point, I should have said a bunch of stuff. Like, I do regret not doing what I should have done and doing my due diligence in getting representation and getting a lawyer to actually fight this. But I didn't, because they said they'd pay me out. And I said, then I'm out. And I remember sitting there. I didn't know you then. No, I didn't. I remember sitting in the apartment, and I was like, this finally happened. I was like, it's fine. But I'm in Texas. So it's not like I can go home, like just jump on a plane and just get to the family, because I still got comedy shows I got to do. I'm still figuring out how am I going to make this money, and I have no idea. And I was like, you know what? Yep. We're going to the bar. So
I'll figure it out there.
I'll figure it out after 2 or 3 hours. But
couple shots help me.
They were like, and the funny thing is looking at people going like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, that's a long story, homie. I'm back. All right. But I didn't drive. I give myself credit because I already knew where I was going with this. I said, this is going to be something that I'm stumbling out this place. I'm like, so I remember going to my spot that I always used to go to, and I took the lift, and I got there, and all I remember was playing a video game, this golf video game, and just drinking and playing darts until it was time to go home. And then I stumbled out, and then then I had to let the family know that there was no job. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, look at you now.
Look at me now.
Look at you now. Big things are gonna happen.
Oh man.
You're having meetings. More meetings are coming.
But there was one question. There was one question, right? When they called me, and it's weird. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie. You've seen the movie Flight, right? With Denzel Washington. You never seen Flight? Okay, so basically, Denzel is he's a pilot who he saves everybody, but he's drunk when he saves everybody as a pilot. The long story longer, he then is now on trial, and they keep asking him this question. And it's almost like all he has to do is lie. That's all he has to do. He has to say that the girl that he was messing with, the flight attendant, that she drank, that the alcohol belonged to her, right? That's all he had to say, and he's good. It was so weird because when they kept asking me, this one white lady, oh boy, this chick, she kept asking me, well, have you had any alcohol? Now, once again, the day that they're talking about, I did not. The day that they're talking about, I did not. And she kept asking, but when you went to the rehab, had you had alcohol or whatever? And all I had to do was say no. That's all I had to do. And for some reason, I couldn't say no. Because even though I know technically what y'all mad about, I wasn't. But I did. I did before that. And I remember saying, I still to this day don't know why I didn't answer the way I could. If I answered it the other way, Shawnee, we probably, there's a chance, well, maybe we still would have met, but there's a good chance I'd still be on the radio right now with them. If I had just lied that one time. And for some reason, I couldn't. I don't, and I don't have an explanation for it. I don't know why I didn't just go there and just go like, no, it wasn't. Like, that would be my normal thing. No, there wasn't. But I couldn't get over the fact that, yes, it was, but that's not what happened this morning. They wanted to know, had I had alcohol? Yes, but that's not what happened that morning. And my dumb ass being, I can't be stubborn, decided to be like, yeah, there was alcohol in my system. And I was like, but it wasn't that morning. But they didn't want to hear it. All they needed was that. Because I was under the no tolerance situation with them.
They were on a witch hunt.
Yeah. So, I have seen that before, Mike. It was a good movie, but I'm proud of him for coming clean. Yeah, the movie you have. I can't believe you have never seen Flight.
No, I don't get to sit down and watch TV as much or enjoy things like that. I'm working on it since I started dating someone. They kind of, have made some comments about me in work. and slowing down, and
that's an adjustment for you, girl. That's a whole adjustment for you. Yeah, that's gonna be that's a whole adjustment for you.
Yeah, it is, because this week is crazy. This week is crazy. I'm like, I got stuff I got to do.
But you'll never. Yeah, I mean, listen. Since I've known you for a short time, I've never seen you not busy. I've never seen you not going 1,000 miles an hour. At Mike, you could have caused it was time to go. Oh, because it was time to go. Sometimes you have to break down old house in order to build a bigger and better one. I think that was it, Shaquisa, because trust me, to be honest with y'all, I've never had a problem lying. I'm not saying it in a proud way.
Your spirit was tired. It said, look, man, let's get out of here.
I was like,
the door is open, let's go.
And it was almost like it felt like it took minutes for me to say the answer, because I really just wanted to just say what you normally say, Mike. Like, I love when people say, I can't believe you lied to my face. Well, how the hell else am I supposed to lie to you? Like, I don't even like, if I look away, you're not gonna believe the lie. Like, you gotta look at somebody. Slow your ass down, boo. Oh, they talking to Shawnee to my slow.
Yeah,
I don't know. Hey, Shawnee got stuff to do, man.
Yeah, we gotta accomplish some things. We gotta get some things accomplished.
We will. We honestly
we got
will.
To. Right there on the edge, and then some bullshit pop up, and I'd be like, "Oh, for real!" Like, I feel like Kanye in that. I'd be like, "Are you kidding me right now? Are you serious?"
But I'm looking at just the time stamps on it, like 1999, and I'm sitting there going like, wow, it's 2022, and this guy, that's how long it took for, like, nobody believed he could take over the fashion world. We laughed, we giggled, we made jokes. The Breakfast Club was wrong. They kept telling Kanye how he should do it. Kanye, why don't you use your own money, Kanye? You could do it yourself. And he kept saying you're wrong. When he went on Sway in the morning time, he kept saying, you don't know, Sway. You don't know. And he was 1,000% correct. You didn't know. We didn't know how this worked. You can't be just using your own money and doing all that other stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Like, man, geez. God,
it's so
Kanye.
much like the what was his name? The funeral boss was saying, you got to get these permissions from people. Sometimes it don't matter that you have what you have. You got to get permission because they'll shut your stuff down. They'll keep you in a place if you don't cooperate.
Look, Kanye was so right on things. If at the end of the day, the metaphoric day, if I wind up being 25% about what I think, 25% of what Kanye's 100% being right, we're all gonna be rich, Shawnee. If I'm just 25% as right as him, everybody's gonna be able to do what we want to do and still be able to rock out together. That Sway-ish was hilarious. All right, let's take a break.
I found the picture. But I put something on top of it, so you can't really see it.
What? Why are you?
But what I did was I made it into, because when I took the picture, I didn't have breast cancer, and so afterwards I did something in honor of breast cancer awareness with it.
Let's see it.
So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
No broad day breast cancer awareness. Why you look so different?
I look different?
Yeah.
Maybe because my hair is dark?
I think I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, my hair is dark.
Hold up, y'all. Let me see y'all IG. So y'all can. You must have been single there.
Yeah, I was single.
I was about to say. I was saying, I know your man. You ain't got no album dropping. Why you got some? So that was a dude behind you?
Yeah, that's a dude. Wow. Yeah, I actually had to sit up on like a one of those bench chairs, and so because the guy was taller than me, a lot taller than me, but he's down, like he's leaning behind the chair, and his arms are just up.
I don't even think I'm supposed to ask this. Was the guy heterosexual?
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, because I couldn't have done that job.
The photographer wasn't. Wasn't.
Okay. Because I don't know. That's why I keep it 100. I ain't doing that job. Nope.
Yeah, so maybe he was heterosexual because he was a little nervous.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So I was like, you haven't seen boobs before?
No, you're not. You are not supposed to touch boobs, naked boobs, and not be able to. All right. Good morning, man. I saw that last night with my wife. I enjoyed it. What up, action? And I liked the part in the beginning when all the people at the Rock played him. Yes, we were just talking about that. I bet they feel dumb now. That part when he was playing them, his first. That's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
When you are literally trying to tell somebody, listen to this, and it had every aspect of a hit radio song. Like he had created a hit. Easy radio song. And why was I the only person who thought that was Lauryn Hill who sung the hook the first time you heard it?
That was
I thought that was
Johnson.
I thought that was Lauryn Hill the first time I heard it. I want to do a pick like this. Kelly, let me tell you something. You done did enough picks. I need to do look at TP. I need to do a pick like that also. What are we doing?
I think we ought to all do it. We all do it. I need to do a remake with my, because now they different boobs.
Nobody grabbing my man boobs. I'll tell you that right now. All right. Tam, what's good? When we come back, we're going to take a break. Question. We got a question. And remind me, it was LeBron. I got it in my notes. remind me to tell you how LeBron may have just shown us how the NBA is really fixed. LeBron may have just given it away, how the NBA is really something that's fixed. So we'll come back in 3 minutes. I'll take a Black and Mild break. Michael, Shawn, and Shawnee Scott. That's all. It's just us. It's just us. Sexy Mo's on a plane. Jay Black has a migraine. We don't know where Leah Frazier's at. And if you want to join us, if you want to join the show, if you want to get your square on the show, Shawnee will send you the link. Listen, you want to get your square, you got a question, get on here. All right? It's Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, y'all.
Hey guys, this is Shawn the Voice Robinson. I love tuning in to Mike, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. These guys, you're going to get motivation, information, and a lot of conversation. It's popcorn and coffee time.
Y'all, it's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
Shawnee, do you understand how hard it is to get young people to actually follow your instructions? And
no, they are following her instructions.
No,
because she running all the way down the court, and we on the sideline yelling, "Tam, turn around and help her. Stop doing what she's saying. Help her, because the ball couldn't get to half court."
All right, so Shawnee, it went. Okay, Shawnee. Okay, it went first from people not playing to everybody played to everybody won, and y'all still complaining.
What is they?
Y'all won.
They second win. No, they won their first game.
They
won their first game of the season, but she still ain't been able to coach. I mean,
Shawnee,
I ain't never said that her coaching was on point.
Shawnee,
it don't
did they
matter
win?
They
did they win
better? Yeah, they
did
won.
Did they win?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like if I did a comedy show and they laughed, and you still got critiques. They laughed.
No, this ain't the same.
No, you on some old. No, you on some parent bullshit right now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You on some black parent bullshit right now.
No, because it's a Mexican girl. Number one is a little Mexican girl, and that's the one who daddy kept walking across the court the last time.
Wait, did they win?
They ain't trying to hear that. They not trying to hear that.
Did y'all at least clap at the victory? Did y'all applaud?
We clap at everything that the girls do.
What are y'all mad at?
Because the coach can't coach.
How? They won.
She can't coach.
So where's the positive? So where was the? I don't hear nothing happy because you sound the same way before the.
The coach can't coach. She can't coach. Y'all have to come to the game and see. And y'all gonna say worse than what I'm saying when you see the fiasco that's going on out there.
Shawnee,
like,
you are not part of the NBA.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah.
Want your book or music to be published? Skip the confusion and rejections from others. Let BePublished.org publish and promote your work for less. BePublished.org handles it all, from cover design to worldwide distribution, with high quality and fast turnaround. You even keep rights and royalties.
Everything was perfect. You made my dream come true. My book and CD look so good.
Call 972-880-8316 now. BePublished.org. 972-880-8316.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Ticket, tap in. All right, so before we get to the question, which is we can start a whole bunch of problems with that. Man, listen. So LeBron James says he comes out and tells everybody his goal is he's going to play basketball with his son, Bronny.
Oh.
He says, yes, I want to play my last season with my son. And I'm sitting there going like, how do we even know your son's good enough to play in the NBA? Like he already has it set that he's going to play with his son in the NBA. And I'm like, that's odd. Like, what do you know we don't know? Like, I mean, I've seen his son play. His son is a good basketball player. Obviously, there's not going to be another LeBron. It's like there's not going to be another Michael and anything like that. But the dude is like, I'm going to play with my son. And he basically is putting it out there. So he's basically telling teams, he's putting it out there. If you draft my son, you get me. You draft my son, and you will have LeBron James in the last 2 years of my career, which I think he's a free agent in 20. What has he got? 2 more years with the Lakers? 2023, something like whatever it is. He's damn near 40. I love Shawn Robinson coffee and popcorn style. He needs a shirt that says that. TOL Talker merch. Laugh out loud. Kelly J. So shout out to Shawn Robinson. But I'm sitting there going like, he's telling people. He's telling the league, draft my son. That's how he's guaranteeing that. This is remarkable to me. He's basically telling everybody in 2 years when my son, no matter what happens in college, draft him, you get me. So let's say it's like the Memphis. Well, Memphis is pretty good now. I don't know. Whoever it is. Who wouldn't want to have LeBron James for 2 more years? And his son, his son, just to sell tickets.
Hey, Nick. Yeah.
Another genius move. These guys, God, I gotta stop playing checkers. This is ridiculous. He has been saying that since he started playing. No, he's been saying that. He's been saying that for a minute. But the fact that he knows it's getting closer now. I can't read. Subtle, real subtle. Yeah, subtle, real subtle. Good morning, Amir. What's going on? So yeah, when LeBron All-Star Weekend just said, listen, the door is not closed on me going back to Cleveland. And I want to play with my son. Which is telling me that LeBron James and his son will be playing in Cleveland in 2 years. He is speaking something into existence, which is it's kind of cool, but it's also, he's forcing the hand of people going, yeah.
I would watch.
I'd watch too.
I would watch. I would want to see that.
I just think it's so much pressure on his son when you say that.
I see the brothers, you see the brothers all in playing.
Yeah,
together.
The ball, they're playing, they're in the league.
Them and then them other boys. The other brothers.
What other brothers?
The
twins?
It's like 3 of them. I can't pronounce their last name.
LaMelo Ball.
Not the Balls, the other boys.
Pause.
They were in the they just played in the
who are the other brothers?
Star game.
Are they
other
cousins? Am I missing something?
They didn't do the slam dunk competition, but they did like the skills competition. 2 of them are on the same team. And then there's another. Their names start with an A. It's something crazy. I don't know if they African or something. 2 of them brown.
Giannis, Greek freak, and his brother.
Yeah,
played.
them. Yeah, them.
Yeah. No, and his brother literally has a. No, his brother actually has a job because Giannis is like, you want me, you got to take my brother. I'm not mad at that. Like I would do the same exact thing. I'm just curious. I'm like, man, it just actually happens. Boy, listen. Hey, God bless it. Go ahead, LeBron. Do you. Go do you.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'd buy a jersey. Like I would do that. That's cool, I think. That's cool.
No, that's not bad. It kind of makes me realize how, things just don't happen randomly. Like there are a lot of behind the scenes things that people put in motion that we think it just happens, but no, it's been put in there. It's there. Morning at Tam Tam, Kelly J, Ashley, Jeanette, and Afro Queen. What's going on? Good morning, everybody. All right, let's get to this. This is a J Black special. So this is a J. He's not here, but he wants to have this conversation. So go ahead.
Yeah, Action's going to join us.
Okay, cool.
Too. So the question is from J Black.
Oh boy.
Ladies, if your man's mom swings on you, who wrote this? If your man mom swing on you, you gonna swing back? Who wrote that?
Ladies, if your mom swings on you.
Mom swings on you, are you going to swing back?
This is such a horrible question, man. God, this is so ugly.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
How old is the mom? Can we get details? Like, how old is the mom?
Does it matter? She grown. She grown because if this is asking ladies about the situation with their man, so they're grown. They grown in relationship.
What if the mom is old? What if the mom is old? What if the mom, like, I don't mean old, but what if the mom is like, I don't know, her late 70s?
That's not old. Them 70-year-olds today are not 70-year-olds like when we were kids. Oh they ain't the same 70-year-olds when we were like 10, Mike.
See, even Jack, she said depends on how old she is, because some of these moms be young, and I get it. Then it's just fair game.
I mean, I don't care how old you are, but it depends on it. Just depends on. Am I gonna swing back? Because even on people, like sometimes I don't swing back. If somebody swinging me, I might not swing back. I might do something else.
Jesus,
I might move so they can, they can fall themselves, because they usually be off balance when they trying to swing on you anyway.
IG Live, y'all on IG Live.
Or I might tip them so they can hit the ground. Might not swing on them.
What's your answer on IG Live, y'all? Ladies, if your man's mom swing on you, you gonna swing back? Like, what are we doing?
What you gonna do?
She's worried about the grammar check.
I know, such an ugly ladies, if your man mom swing on you, you gonna swing back?
Miss Parker said, I don't know. What's the situation? I don't know. Hard.
I mean, yeah, it depends on.
All right. The situation is that you and that man are going at it, and mom decides she wants to step in and defend him. It really depends on the situation.
Oh no, it's time to go. Nah, in that situation, okay, so if me and dude are into it and his mom swings on me because she doesn't like that me and her son are into it, it's time to just pick up your pocketbook and leave.
Yeah, that is a whole boy.
Nah, I ain't smacking nanas. I ain't smack nobody's mama. I've wanted to, but I ain't never hit nobody's mama.
Yeah, I probably won't swing back, but I would only take one swing. We got a limit on swings.
Yeah,
we got a limit on swings. There are defense moves you can take. Look at now. There's defense moves you can take. You don't have to KO the mom.
Yeah, when they swinging, you can move. And then because they gonna lean a little bit more and they might fall.
Or what if she catches you? What if the swing? Well, what if the swing? What if the swing connects? Yeah, the swing connects. What if she swings and it connects? The whole there it is. I just God, keep your hands to yourself, y'all, please.
Because see, my mind operates a little differently. It's like I'll let you hit me. I'll let you hit me. I will let you hit me in front of everybody.
What?
I will.
Why? Why would you let this happen?
Because when ain't nobody looking, the messed up ish I will do. And I'll sit there and be like, I didn't do that. Because then nobody see it.
Yeah, I don't think honestly, no matter if you hit the woman back, if you hit the mom back, I'm gonna mush the ish out of her. Yeah, Nick, I get that. But once y'all realize that once this line has been crossed, like I can't be in this relationship anymore. There's no way this relationship can survive my mom swinging on somebody.
Well, I guess it depends on how did the other person react. How did they react? That would determine if our relationship could survive, depending on how his response is to his mom.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed at everybody else. That's major. Mom is mom. My reflex may kick in, but I'm with you, Shawnee. I'm out of there after that. Can't go back after that. Yeah, I can't. Like, honestly, I'd be so pissed at people. I've seen that happen at functions, at some family functions. I've seen it happen at weddings where I go like, man, listen, I don't, and I was young back then, so it didn't really bother me. I didn't get how bad it was, but at a wedding, when it goes down and family members start trying to beat each other's ass, the significant other reacts, yeah. But what does the dude do? Like, what do you do?
He should stop her, because I know if my mama did that, if I'm into it with my dude and my mama decides she want to get in it, mama, I love you, but this is not your place. Unless, if he attacking me, then I understand that. Hey, Meaty Morgan. But happy wedding day to you too. But I'm just, if dude's mom just attack me, and it's between us. It's just us. We don't agree on going to the Galleria. I want to go to Redbird. He want to go to the Galleria. It's just a disagreement.
Why'd you want to go to Redbird? Like, what was? No, I'm playing.
Hey.
No, I like Redbird. Kelly J said my ex-husband's mother hooked him up with a female. Ooh. She tried to say she was going to whip me. I told her, try it, and walked right past her. All right, Kelly. See, you wanted to smoke. You was mad.
I said she's shooting up the whole family.
Come on, so we're not. Come on, we're not shooting up the. Come on, come on. Hold on, what was this one?
Candy Sanders. I was raised to respect my elders, so I'm gonna tell my man, get your mom. I will give her the first free, but try that again.
Facts.
Reflex. Yeah.
Man, listen, this is ugly. Did I just take a picture? I just took a picture.
You took a picture?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Kelly.
I didn't even know how to do that, and I just did it by mistake. Nah, we not. That when you take it there. All right. TP said I told an ex your own sister had a fist fight with your mom. So what you think I would do to her? Oh, that particular mom was so jealous and hateful. So I wouldn't mind smacking the ish out of her. All right. I see y'all. Godness.
Well, yeah, because sometimes it is that way. And if mom is jumping on her own daughter and you with her son, oh man. And they black. I don't know about the Puerto Ricans, but it's something about these black mamas and they sons. Listen.
Yeah, I done heard a lot.
Okay. Nyla, I'm with you. He better get his mom. You better get your mom. Because I'm real petty. Like, I am so petty. I might not do nothing right. It might be months later before I move on something. And that's just me. It's just me. But
I will say the weird thing about situations like this, especially with a son and a mom, which I've seen. Now, it didn't happen to me because I had my dad was in the house. It was my dad and my mom. But some of these moms and their sons, they be damn near acting like they a couple. Like, I'm like, this is a little strange right now. Like, this is like there was always a definite divide. Like, everybody knew their titles in my house. Like, it was my dad, and my mom is my dad's wife. Like, she loves me, and and all that stuff. But it'd be like this whole. It'd be like, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I don't feel like doing it.
Well,
it'd be weird. It'd just be weird. Go ahead. Actions in the bill. They act like they dating their sons
in his Kevin Kirksey apparel. Mike giving me Vienna sausage vibes this morning. It's
Why
the
is
coral
that?
pink for me.
Coral pink. I'm trying to hear y'all through my headphones here. I can't.
Your wireless Action always has these gadgets that are not available to the regular public. He's on a different level. So it might not be compatible because you're so far advanced than us, normal peons here. We're just happy to be in your presence, sir. Thank you for joining us today.
Whatever.
Actually got earbuds. His earbuds got direct TV and Sirius satellite, and all we need you is to hear us. Can you hear us now?
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. No, because I had my wireless earbuds, and it's like it wasn't working. So now I just got to hear you guys through the phone right now. It's all good.
Oh, so you're on your phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. Well, it's because everybody's asleep. Like it's the kids are on a holiday. My wife, her work is on a holiday because I'm sitting in her office right now. So everybody's still in bed, and I was up because I always get up and watch, the Takeover Legends. And I was like, let me get on the show with these clowns this morning so I can have some fun.
What is the holiday that the kids is off school? Because my kids, it was President's Day yesterday. What's today's holiday?
Niggas don't feel like going.
Exactly. All right, clap it up. Clap it up.
No.
So they got 2 days. Okay.
No, Plano's a funny school district. It's like they take holidays just to be taking holidays.
I actually live with the rich white folks. That's
whatever.
What was that comment?
You've been to Action's house. Yeah. Your house.
Yeah.
Tell her, Mike, she is not going to get me robbed. Tell her to stop with it.
It's nice, but I like going to. I've only been there. I've been there once, but what I like about going to Action's house is that it's official. Like everything's done. It's so organized. Like when there's snacks, it's snacks. And then when there's dinner, and then when there's dessert happens, and it all happens so efficiently, like it just comes one. No, it's better than any restaurant. It just goes 1, 2, 3, bam. Now go home. I love it. I was so full, it's ridiculous. So Action. The question, and this is a J Black question. You already know I didn't create this question. And I'm reading it verbatim as it was written down. Ladies, if your mom swing on you, you gonna swing back. Number one, have you ever been in a situation like that? Number two, if you were, what would be your reaction?
Let me take some coffee right now.
Have a little coffee. Have a little coffee.
I got a little coffee.
Have a little
coffee. Did that happen, Action?
Well, in the spirit of transparency, yes, it has.
Oh, wow. I thought y'all were playing. Oh, well, okay. Well, do tell. What happened?
No, I mean, it was just, one of them situations, back in the day when I was early in my career, and I started out as a DJ. Right. Spinning records in the club. And you know how club life could be, Mike. You got gang of chicks, like 10, 20, lined up, like who's gonna be the one after the club. But anyway, so I was in one of those situations, and the girl got upset at what was going on at the club, came up talking rah, and I was like, just get out. But she swung on me. She swung and missed, and just from reaction, I was like, bite out.
You get a chick. I thought your mom swung on somebody.
No. I thought your mom swung.
No. But see, I'm relaying that story because I feel just because reaction, if anybody swings on me, I don't care who it is, just because reaction, I'm just going to come back with the answer. If they come with a question, I'm coming back with the answer.
Oh boy, I'm glad you ain't on my IG Live right now. Jesus, we were talking about girls on girls. Actually, was bonging people out of the club.
On a woman.
Hey, life is a story.
Scott said, I just let the in-laws know from the first day I run this over here. So if you want to stay around, you better know. You better bow down to me from the get-go. Okay, Scott, that's a lot. That's a whole lot, Scott.
Yeah.
A lot of people in my family, I probably wouldn't let them even know you said that. Like, I wouldn't even let them know, because you asking for a challenge now. Don't get disrespectful and expect to be respected. Oh, man.
Hey, but Shawnee is the mom and the woman on the group here. So, Shawnee, would you ever let somebody swing on you like that, or would you swing on somebody like that?
Man, Shawnee has some crazy answers. Listen,
I listen. If the mom swing on me, I don't know.
Going to say I know Shawnee, so I want the real answer.
I don't know. It depends on how petty I'm being that day. I might, move. So while she's swinging, she just falls to the floor, or I might kind of, nudge her, tip her. You know how we learn how to control people in the military, and I might just. Or I might just let her hit me.
No.
In front of everybody.
No.
I've never been hit before. Like I've never been hit
Let
before.
her hit me.
Yeah, that's a
Now,
lot.
when everybody
that's
ain't
a
looking,
whole lot. That's a
I'll
whole
do
lot.
something. But I don't
No.
know. I don't
No.
know. I've never been in a situation where somebody's mama wanted to hit me though.
And you know what the
have.
bad,
I don't think so.
you know what the bad part is? If you're the guy, right, you're gonna look bad either way because now when the scuffle starts, you have to decide who you grabbing first. Like, who are you grabbing? Like, and you only got a split second to make a decision.
He
Am
better
I
grab his
grabbing
mom.
my mom or who am I grabbing?
Grab your mom.
Because whoever I grab, the other person has the advantage. So now I took a side. Like once I grab that person, the other person is now gonna let off. You just, and now all of a sudden I don't pick this up. It's all bad, y'all.
Grab your mom. Grab your mom. Get your mom and get on over there.
I never
Because
my
if you
mom
grab
ain't
me,
like
then I'm hitting both of y'all.
No. Yeah, moms wouldn't wild out like that.
Yeah, my mom would never do. My mom would never like. I know some moms who were built like that, but my mom is not even that. That's not even in her. Now I have been places where like
my mom would do it.
Oh, she would?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that would be the one.
I'm not fighting that. It's too much violence, yo. Like,
if you would have
somebody.
If you would have caught my mom when I was a teenager, I would be like, yeah, okay, you messing with the right one now. But no, not now. She's a Christian woman now.
Yeah, my mama a Christian woman too, but she'll swing on you. She'll swing on you and pray for you at the same time. And tell her that she'll tell you the Holy Spirit told me to do that. My mama will swing. My mama done, boy. Look.
Oh, that's funny.
Nah, I'm not.
I believe it too because I know her.
Look.
I ain't playing. I can't play those
Thank
games.
you, Tam. Yeah, see, Tam, no, too. Yeah, my mama, nah.
My nerves bad for that. Now I know I've been at family functions that somebody did want to beat my ass. Like I know they did. Like they was cousins and stuff like that who wanted.
Right, Erica.
Who wanted? And I know I probably may have deserved it for my actions, but listen, it didn't happen. Thank God. Exactly, Shawnee Scott on air. He should know you better. Get her hun facial expressions. Yeah, this is just a messy topic.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is a J Black special, y'all. That's why you got to migrate.
Get your mama. Get your mama. Get your mama.
And I got a son.
Because if you hit my mom, like Jesus, like I mean, we can't. But
if your mom hit me, she hit me first.
I can't. Oh.
See what I'm saying? She hit me first, so I don't know. You know, it just depends on the situation. But I would just say, dude better get his mom. Just get your mom, and then we can discuss this. We can
action be in and out. Like, what's going on? Action, you good over there?
Yeah, I'm solid. I was trying to get a bunch of stuff on my screen. I was like, let me see these people. It was messing up. But anyway, hey, can we go back to the Kanye thing? Because I saw that last night for the first time. And, you know, that showed to me, because the way they talked about it was like, after you saw it, if you were a fan of Kanye, you're going to be more of a fan. If you weren't a fan, you might become a fan now. Or if you were disappointed, this will give you a new perspective on Ye. I'm neither. I mean, I still feel the same way about him, but I understand his craziness a little more. That's all. Right. Because to me, Kanye was out there already, but I believe him more because you could tell back in the day, he was still talking the same craziness. Like, I'm the best there is. There's nobody better. I'm going to make it. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to do. And I don't see no difference between then and now, except for now he accomplished what he said he was going to do. But the thing I liked about the thing was, again, that part we was texting earlier when he was in Rockefeller Records and everybody was playing him to the left. I was like, I couldn't believe that. Because I'm like,
amazing. That was an amazing scene. Like, I don't think you could have written that in a movie better than actually seeing it. up close and personal on how this guy was going from office to office. Trying to get people to understand this song is fire. Like what I'm about to let y'all hear. And everybody was like, yeah, it's cool. Like they had that, you know.
No, they didn't have the yeah, it's cool, Mike. The one chick was like, stop the conversation, start talking to somebody else that walked in her office, talking about, oh, you got the new Sky pager or the two-way pager. That's dope.
She should have.
And she didn't say nothing about his music, nothing about the record, and the look on his face was priceless. Like, these niggas are playing me.
No, it was amazing.
Yeah, but he kept going. That's the key to everything and everybody. No matter what anybody says, no matter what anybody does, if you believe in you and what you're doing, keep doing it. Keep doing it.
No,
that's why I like this show and you guys and just the whole process of Media Room 360. No matter what anybody says or what anybody does, we are so ahead of the curve that by the time everybody else catches up.
No, you're right. But for me, it made me really like, for me, I've always enjoyed Kanye's music. I'm just the type, even his albums that people said were whack, I always liked listening to his music because I never know what he's going to do on an album. I don't know what it's going to sound like. Like, I know what Drake drops an album. And there's no diss to Drake.
Yeah.
I know exactly what I'm about to get. And I like it. I know exactly what I'm about to feel. I know exactly where we're going with this. And with Kanye, it was like, but then when I forgot. We're so used to Kanye being a star that watching him and having that footage, and where I was talking to Shawnee, I was like, I can't believe that what we're going to do now is we're going to watch footage from his car accident. We're going to then watch footage from his mom dying. Then we're going to watch footage from probably the MTV Awards where he runs up there and he
right.
I said, this is going to win awards. Like, no, I'm saying awards a lot. They're going to win awards for this documentary.
Oh yeah, for sure. If they don't, it's robbery, because it's shot so well that how long is the documentary? Like 2 hours, something like that. The first one, 2 hours.
I think the first one was like an hour and a half. Well, almost
hour and a half. It didn't even seem like an hour and a half. You sitting up there watching the movie.
Yeah.
Because at the end, when the credits came up, I was like, man, it's over.
No, I was pissed. I was hurt. I said, what are we doing here? I said, okay, well, where's the next episode? And there was no next episode. I said, what is he? Once again, he's brilliant. He's so brilliant that he says, you got to wait till next week. Like he old schooled us. He treated us like we were watching a show on NBC and you can't watch it till next Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
But see, that's the genius of Kanye and just the whole thing, because it's like now he's going to give everybody on the planet a week to talk about it.
Yes.
A week to watch it, and then a week to get ready for number 2.
To do it all over again.
And he got me. And the funny thing is, when you ever watch something and then you go to bed and it's still in my brain, like I literally went to bed. I was like, this son of a bitch. Really? So now I know the dates. It's the 23rd is the next one. And March 2nd is the one after that. So he literally has me doing something I haven't done in years, which is training myself on what day to watch a TV show. Because
setting the appointment.
Yeah, he's setting appointment watching. You bastard.
Broadcasting 101. Set the appointment. Set the appointment.
Just when I wanted to hate him, I'm like, man, I can't. I got to watch this, because he inspired me to dig deeper and try to go further. Because again, his persistence, his dedication to his art, and his dedication to what he's doing has rejuvenated me to say, I can do this.
So you're gonna keep writing?
No, but
you're gonna keep writing.
I will continue to pursue my career in radio and what I'm doing, because I know if I got back to it, this is what God wants me to do, and I have to follow that plan. If I don't follow the plan, then the plan will never work.
With the writing, I'm trying to keep Action riding. So Action's training for this 545
You know what,
mile
Shawnee?
ride.
We got 3 months left before the AIDS ride, just 3 months, and I'm on my train so hard right now. I rode like 90 minutes yesterday, and 90 minutes before that, I'm trying to get back up to 2 hours of just straight riding, and it's like, man, because I'm nervous because it's my last one.
If you ride for 2 hours, like where the hell do you wind up? Like when you ride with a bike for 2 hours.
No, I'm actually training on the Peloton right now.
Okay, on the Peloton. I want one of those, but I don't want to waste my money because it might just sit there and look pretty in my house. But I really do want one of those.
Yeah, you know what, I'm not a spinner because I really don't like the Peloton thing. I like getting out on the road,
right?
Because it's a lot better. But I find myself now enjoying the Peloton. My wife just got it for herself for Christmas, so I just started getting on it. But I'm enjoying it. But yeah, you like it. You would love it.
But when you ride in the AIDS life cycle ride coming up in June or July?
June, first week of June.
How long do you ride each day? Because it's 545 miles. So of course you don't do 545 miles all at once. So it's over 7 days. So that first day, how long are you on the bike?
The first day we usually do I think it's 86 miles.
Oh God.
Yeah. The first day is 86 miles. The second day is always harder. The second day is I think 110 to 115 miles. Day
and
2.
How long does that take you? How long does it take you to do about 80 miles?
To do about 80 miles? About 5 hours, about 5.5.
No, I would have a problem if somebody asked me to give them a ride in my car and where I had to take them to. I say, well, how far is it? And they're like 80 miles. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. 80 miles. I'm not taking you. I got things I got to do. 5 hours to do 8. And so the total amount is over 500 miles. Obviously, it's for a great cause.
Yeah.
How many days? Is this like a week-long situation?
Yeah, the ride starts, it goes from Sunday to Sunday. So it starts the first week in June and Sunday on the first week of June, and then ends that next Sunday. And we start in San Francisco and work our way to Los Angeles on Route 1 of California Highway.
I mean, I don't even know if you can even enjoy the scenery when you're riding, but it must be amazing what you see.
Oh yeah. You got first day you got the coastline beach on your right hand side, and you got the California hills on your left hand side, so you can see beach mostly that whole day, just rolling down the beach. So it's beautiful.
A ride, not a race.
Yeah, it's a ride, not a race.
So how many?
I race it, but it's just a ride.
How many bicyclists are is that the correct term?
Yeah. Usually last year or the year before, because we didn't do it last year because of COVID, but the year before we had over 3,500 riders.
Damn. So do you get a high off of this action? Is there a point where it takes you someplace there's got to be something that kicks in when you're doing something that's passionate. What is it?
Usually the cocaine usually kicks in.
That's what I'm trying to find the high. I'm forever an addict. I need to know what is it that happens that makes you go I want to do this again.
No, I mean, well, it's a challenge of accomplishment, number one, because you become a part of an exclusive club, because you can be like, hey, I just rode from San Francisco to Los Angeles.
Damn.
In 7 days, and it's 545 miles. And when people do that, you become a part of an exclusive club, because first thing when you tell people that is they're like, oh, wow, I just did that. Or I can't do that. So, but for me, it's all about charity, because it's all about giving back. And this is the reason we do it is for helping people living with AIDS and HIV in California, in San Francisco, and Los Angeles. All the money goes to those foundations that we raised. Like the last year that we did ride, they raised over $36 million. So
wow,
it's about just raising the funds. Personally, the high for me is just the accomplishment, just to get it done, just to train your body to that level, and then just get it accomplished. So, and then I love cycling. Cycling for me is just I found out for me it's kind of like my fountain of youth, because the more I cycle, the stronger I feel, the better I feel long term. So
you said this is your last one that you're doing?
Yeah, Shawnee keeps trying to convince me to do another one, but
every year it's my last time. This is my last time.
Well, see,
call me,
hey, Mike,
you need to get registered. I'm going. I'm like, I thought if your last year was last year.
But see, here goes the truth, though. See, like, I've been doing these rides since 1998.
Damn.
And it's like, it's 2022 now. Add up the math and then all the miles. This is like my 20th ride. And so, and I've done the Boston, New York ride, which is the AIDS ride from Boston to New York. It's a 3-day ride. I've done the Washington, DC AIDS ride like 4 times. I've organized and started the Dallas ride. I did that twice. And this will be my 5th time doing the California ride.
You say you've been doing this since 98. That means you've been doing this since Kanye couldn't get a record deal. That's a long time, dog.
Yeah, he's been at it like Kanye. Yeah.
Me and Kanye been in the struggle.
You've been in the struggle. Damn.
So it's like, but then if you count on the miles that you got to train to ride the ride, it's a lot. It's a lot on your body. So I'm like one of those professional athletes like Michael Jordan, just ready to retire and let my body go.
That's amazing. Look, God
we could be
bless
roadies though, Mike. We could register and be roadies.
No, I'm good. I don't think I got that. I'm
you
so
don't
out
have
of
to
shape
ride
right
the
now.
bike. You just
Hey, come on, hey, Mike. You know what? Every night they have entertainment. You could go on the ride and do the comedy show or host a comedy show every night for entertainment. It's like a mobile city.
Right.
The whole thing moves almost like a circus. Like every night we pitch tents and we set up big tents, like big top tents and stuff like that, food tents. I mean, the eating is amazing. The eating is like 5-star. They feed you all day just so you can keep your energy. Like it's a full course, 5-course meal every day.
No, that sounds incredible.
Yeah, at nighttime you can be the comedy. You can volunteer your time just to be the host of the comedy.
Oh, then he said volunteer. I was trying to get a check.
Yeah, it's volunteer.
It's for charity, Mike. You can't get a check off of charity.
I'm trying to help y'all complete the mission. So I can't just be gone for 7 days. My girl gonna be like, "What you going?" Do comedy for the bicyclists and action for 7 days. My girl look at me like, "You crazy?" I just got my ass home. She'd kill me.
Come on, you can do that.
Yeah, you can do it.
Let her know it's for charity.
I'm gonna do the roadie. They sent me the email. I was like, "You need to go ahead and register." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna."
So you're gonna go to California too, Shawnee?
Yeah, he's been trying to get me to go for 3 years now.
Yeah,
since I had my breast cancer surgery, he was like, "Shawnee, it'd be great for you. You just gonna make you feel better." And I'm like, "Action." I just got out the hospital yesterday. I know, but it's okay. You can start training. Shit, Action had me at his house on the bike. I'm looking at Sherry. She was like, he did me the same way. I said, what?
That is
what's your Financial Rebel? It's the AIDS life cycle. You can donate or you can get your friends to donate for me. All you got to do is get with Shawnee. She'll give you the link to my page on the AIDS website. Anybody can donate. All you have to do is go to AIDS Life Cycle. You can just search my name and then donate there. It won't be under action though.
Just call me and I'll send you the link so it'll go to the right person.
If you need information, contact Shawnee because I'm not putting out my government name out here. But because Shawnee already talked about I got a nice house and I put out the government name is somebody gonna get capped trying to get through the door. But
I'll get it to you.
But it's and Financial Rebel, it's all 501c, so it's tax deductible. So if y'all haven't done your taxes yet and you need a charitable deduction for your taxes, it's all 501c. You can make a donation for Actions and AIDS Ride, and then you can get that money right back.
Oh damn! I need that. I need that. All right. Nah, that's dope. Action does stuff that I wish I had the energy to actually do. Like I'm like,
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm like, that's some good stuff, right? He just riding bikes up and down the West Coast and from Boston to New York, and I'm like,
I'm still trying to get you to play golf with me, Mike.
Yeah,
I'm mad you left. I'm mad you left without playing some golf with me, dude.
I didn't even play golf. Like I don't know where I need some testosterone or something, a shot or something for energy.
And you know what? She'll like it too.
And she'll like it too. Yeah. Why is it always Frank Thomas has to be the black guy who says, and she'll like it too? That's such a little, some little racist about that. They're like, make the black guy say at the end of the commercial, and she'll like it too. What the? I'm glad you peeped that. Shorty don't even know what we're talking about. This one
I know what y'all talking about because I see them old goofy commercials and I'm like,
what type of porn? How does that turn into a porn at the end? Like what? My next said, Mike, you can do it. No, she won't like it too if I do it. She won't like it too.
She'll like it too.
That is the weirdest part of that commercial, dog. I was wondering if I was the only one who peeped it. Like I wanted to say it on stage. I was like, I wonder if I'm the only one. Am I the only pervert that is thinking, why do they have the big black man have to say it at the end of it?
Right.
Oh, and what's she gonna like?
Yeah, what's she gonna like? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Frank? Like, let me know what exactly do you...
Are you talking about the pill or are you talking about something else? Because you talking about she'll like it too. Like, is she supposed to take this?
Yeah, am I supposed to take it too? What?
I guess, you know.
Oh man, that's funny.
That is hilarious, dog. All right.
And then we got
what?
Then we got Mike. Mike is doing the Apollo May 13th. May 13th.
Yes. May 13th. I'll be at the Apollo May 13th.
So actually, if you and Sherry would like to come, we're all going. We're all getting together and we're going. The Cold crew from Texas going to New York to hang out with Mike.
When? I'm there. When we doing it?
May 13th. That's a Friday.
Okay.
So you perform Friday night, huh?
Yep, Friday night. Yeah. It goes down Friday night.
Yeah, so we got to get the information up here on how they can get their tickets because people are asking how can they get their tickets for the Apollo.
I'm going to call Mr. Subner and get that information for you guys so we can make that happen. I haven't even thought about that Apollo thing because, man, listen, bro, man, that'll be a night back in New York City. That'll be fun. All right. I don't know. We got to do the whole show today, Shawn, because I'm tired.
I know. I see you yawning, and I'm like,
I'm trying.
He's trying.
Really
I'm trying.
What'd you do last night? Hey, what did you do last night that's got you so strong?
No, I watch. Well, this is the thing. I really need to see whatever my doctor is for my sleep patterns. My sleep patterns are like crazy right now. Like I'm literally waking up at 3:00 in the morning and staying up. Like it's the most annoying thing is that my fiance sleeps through the night. It's nothing worse than watching somebody like enjoy her sleep for real. Like my fiance says good night and falls dead asleep. Like there's nothing. And I wake up at 3:00 in the morning and then I'm walking around the house. I'm literally pacing around the house. Or I'll get in the car and take a drive and maybe go to our little place, our 7-Eleven is called a Wawa, and go to Wawa, and then I come back, and then I start like that's why I watched that Kanye West thing last night, and then after I watched the Kanye West thing, I just sat in the bed and was like, all right, this sleep thing ain't gonna happen. So I got to get my sleep patterns together. I don't know. They're telling me to take some tea or something.
Was it because you moved back and the time change? You think your body?
It might.
And we're getting ready to go through another time change.
It might
spring forward.
I don't know what it is, but I tell you what, I got to get this right, because I tell people when I have sleep, I'm such a better person. Like I know when I'm getting deprived, because it's like, and then like in the middle of the afternoon, I'll just sit down, and as I'm sitting down, I'll just fall asleep by mistake. That's when you feel like you are old ass. When you just fall asleep by mistake, and I'm knocked out, and I wake up like.
Hey, you need to go see Jay. You need to go see Jay Black.
What? Now I'm not gonna lie. The one person that put me on back in the day when I had the same problem, and I had met this person at a comedy show, and what's the variety of weed called? It's called what's it called? A thread, not a thread,
a strand.
A strand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a specific strand that she referred me to, and it was absolutely amazing. But then I lost contact with the person. It was amazing. Like I did sleep like a baby.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to go see Jay Black. You need because you're in that area right now where you're close to legal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Do I need a license or something?
No. You need a driver's license. That's all.
Yeah.
In a legal state, all you need is a driver's license. Now, in a state where it is legal, but the laws are different, you might need a doctor's sheet to do it. But with your sleep disorder, that qualifies.
Now, it all sounds good, except I can't indulge in that till December.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, for reasons that I...
Hey, there is nothing wrong with preparation, though. Get it now. So
no, preparation is always
the key to success. You want to get it now.
I think it's right after Christmas too. I think it's December.
I think you need to stop drinking all them C4s.
It's the gift and the curse. It's like you got
that could be it though. The caffeine could be today.
What you got to do today?
I got like 5 things I got to do, but nothing major. Like nothing major. Like I'm gonna be able to get them done before the kids get back from school, and yeah, I'll be good.
Take a nap.
I'm just.
You gonna go to sleep after this?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take.
And don't hang up because I need you to do something. We gotta jump in another room. I just need you to read. Yeah, I need you to read what I gave you to read.
Hey, did you talk about this weekend? Did you tell them about this weekend?
Oh, I didn't talk about this weekend. So
come on, Shawnee. Shawnee.
I am so terrible, and I'm just tired. But a couple of things are happening this weekend. So the first thing that's happening this weekend is I'm going to be a part of the Philly Zeta Scholarship Program for their Professional Pathways series. And so I'll be speaking to a group of students from in the greater Philadelphia area about my career and becoming unstoppable. That's number one. And then we have the Media Room is participating in, I got to find the flyer. We are being featured in Texas Entertainment Media Day.
Dope.
This Saturday at the someplace in North Dallas.
We'll let you know because someplace has an address.
Someplace in North
Dallas. Just caught me off guard. Okay, it's
someplace. No, go ahead. Take your time. Relax.
Yeah.
Where is this going to be? Entertainment Media Day. I don't know where it's gonna be. I'll put it all together and put it up here tomorrow.
Hey, we'll let you know tomorrow. Hey, we like Kanye West. Let's set appointments.
Set appointments tomorrow.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
But we're gonna introduce our newest show that's gonna be on the Media Room. We have a hip hop show coming called the MVP Podcast. They're gonna focus on independent artists, not just musicians, rappers, not that. But I mean, if you a stripper, and you doing big things, you can't just be saying, "Okay, I want to get on the pole."
I'm sorry, my phone had a glitch. Did you say tripper or stripper?
No, they talk to strippers, they talk to artists, they talk to nail techs, they talk to beauticians,
I'm watching
barbers,
that show.
whatever kind of artist.
Okay,
you
all right.
You can sit down and have a conversation with the guys. It's 2 DJs and a photographer, and they're here in Dallas. They've been doing it for a while, so I'm interested to see what they're going to bring to the table.
Yeah, I thought I saw them on the thread earlier. Were they on the thread earlier? Are they still on?
Yeah. DJ Slow Your Roll was on the thread earlier.
Hey, Slow Your Roll, you still here? Are you still here? Just say, let me know if you're still here.
So we got DJ Slow Your Roll, we got Rip, and then Cray the photographer. Rip has something else that goes with his name. I just can't remember.
I'm trying to find this thing that you sent me to read. That's what I'm trying to find. Hold up.
Oh, I put it in a group thread. It's that flyer. Yeah, they're showing strippers and they skills, I guess, or right, how Billy, they're making it. I mean, my understanding is they talk to them about the business side of it, and kind of like the Kanye syndrome that they're going through. So I don't know if they're gonna have polls and the girls are gonna demonstrate.
And what time does this take place again?
Well, the Texas Entertainment Media Day it's all day. Saturday.
Strippers, no, the strippers.
Their show at
the strippers.
We're planning for their show to start in April, so they'll be on 1 day a week for an hour.
Well, yeah, that's funny. We have never had a stripper on the that we may have, and they didn't tell us that they had stripped before. We've never had a stripper on the show.
Yeah. Oh, there's Slow Your Roll.
Oh, Slow Your Roll. Hey, let it get with Shawnee Slow. Get my email, and when you have the stripper, make sure you personally
holler at us. No, holler at us for real. No, we've never even asked strippers to call. Like we should have some strippers on here. I need to be on there. I work with strippers. Yeah. Well, Kelly J, let us get like 2 strippers on here. We'll give them 2 squares.
So why don't we introduce the show that way? Why don't we do something where we introduce MVP Podcast, then bring a stripper on?
Yeah, and we'll interview them, and then we can go from there. I still see what you sent me, Shawnee.
Like, need at least 3. Need at least 3.
At least 3.
That's too many. That's too many. They only need 1.
No, we need at least 2, and they share a square. Like they can share a square. They can be together in a square. I think they should share a square.
We'll get it all worked out.
That guy. Share the square.
Share the square. That's all we need. I work with men.
But what about the male strippers?
We don't need any of that. We
can have a female stripper and a male stripper.
There's really no need for that. Male strippers just aren't what they, there's no need. There's no need.
Yeah. Yes, Lord. Are y'all interviewing male strippers too, or is it just female strippers? Are y'all discriminating?
Why are they gonna get cornball? Why it's got to be discrimination? It ain't discrimination.
Men are strippers too, independent strippers. I guess that's what they call, and they doing big things.
But it ain't discrimination.
Yeah, but it should be a balance. They should have female and male strippers.
No, but it's not discrimination. It's not.
And are the men gonna wear their uniform, their little costume too?
No, we don't need to see all that.
But y'all want the women in their costumes.
But nobody's attracted to that. That's why men make less money in porn, because nobody cares. Nobody cares about the guy. It's the one occupation where women dominate. Like y'all make the money, and you know what? Y'all deserve to make the money.
Oh, really?
Y'all deserve to make the money.
Yeah,
every cent,
every dime. Your body features are deserving of every penny. All a man has.
y'all gonna hit the strippers' cash apps up while they on?
It depends. It depends on how that square.
They're doing in that square.
Yeah, what are they doing in the square? I support.
Oh wait, we got a visitor. Me here.
Really,
I
Shawnee?
got to hit
We're gonna
What's
bring in the
really
guys.
funny?
Come
What's
on.
wrong with the guys? I mean,
Nope.
it's everything is for y'all. Why we can't have a male stripper?
Okay, because let's be clear, no dude wants to be on here listening to the tales of what male strippers go through. None of us, not one guy. We're gonna keep it 1,000. Dudes be on here, we be
One
like,
of y'all, one
you
of
know.
these squares. Y'all listen. Now, one of these squares is 3 of y'all. One of y'all in y'all personal life, you don't want to share this, but one of y'all wanted to be a male stripper, if not all of you. You thought about it.
We found out who it was. We found out.
Y'all wanted to, so y'all want to know. Y'all wanted the same way we want to know. Y'all want to know.
You know what?
Listen, I worked with male strippers. I'll tell you the truth. I hosted when I first started doing comedy. I had to host male strippers at this place. I had to do comedy before they came out and did their thing. And I was traumatized because I had the first time I had to go to the dressing room and let them know the lineup. And I didn't know what male strippers did before they actually did their thing. And they did some nasty things to themselves to keep themselves aroused. And I walked in there with the list, not knowing. I was just a young whippersnapper. And I was like, all right, this is the lineup, y'all. And I'm watching guys just like all
kind of stuff.
All types of decisions. What are we doing? Like,
y'all ain't getting no, you didn't take no tips?
No, I didn't take no tips. I walked out.
Who's in there with a pad like, let me, what's that you doing over there?
Let me see what they watching to stay up.
They were doing.
I mean, but hey, I would. But can you not agree that had you taken some tips as you got older, you would have had some, knowledge on what to do as you get older?
Honestly, the reason why women are more interesting, and listen, take it the way y'all want to take it. Penises are boring. They're just bored. They're just boring things that just are there for one reason. When it's time to have sex, women, y'all have things on your body that are interesting and that are like amazingly pretty and that make us feel different type. Guys just have, it's just a nasty ass thing that's all it is. That's what it is. Like even women don't even like go to male strip clubs anymore. The women are at female strip clubs smacking asses and stuff. They got bored because just one thing, just tapping on your face.
God.
That's all. One thing, just tapping on your face. That's it. Tapping on that. That's all. That's all we got. That's all we got. And I can't see you enjoying that, Shawnee. I couldn't see you even enjoying that.
I mean, me personally, no, I'm not a big fan of male strippers.
Thank
but
you.
I used to promote. But I used to do shows. I used to hire them and bring them in when I was at this station, and I made a bunch of money. So I loved them then. Sure did. They
it makes
made
sense.
some nice little
Magic Mike made no money. It was no sequel. No sequel to Magic Mike.
Here goes Kelly J. Here goes Kelly J. talking about lies. If you really think that, Mike, you have no idea. No, I don't have an idea, but I know I can do this. I can make this happen.
There's the MVP podcast. There they are. They send me their picture. Crazy.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so these are the guys. Crazy
them.
photographer with the camera. And then you got Rip and Snow Your Roll there.
Nice.
So we'll keep you guys updated on when it's coming.
Young dudes having a good time. Remember, I used to have a good time at the strip club. Now I don't even feel.
Remember those days?
I used to have
Remember those days, Mike?
The whole show is not about the strip club.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
My bad.
They just
we got
told
sidetracked.
me that some of the artists they have, the independent artists that they have coming on, may include strippers. Because people have asked me, they like, well, what can I do on the platform? What's okay? What's not okay? Can we have this conversation with strippers? Of course you can. Long as they not getting butt naked. Yes, you can.
Okay, now
And then
all the stipulations don't need to be added.
Yeah, what is
no, they can take their
2022?
clothes off because
No.
and then we got to talk about the time. I think we're gonna try to put them in a prime time slot so kids would be watching. They
Right.
can-
Oh, okay.
But
We're not doing a late night uncut BET uncut thing. I'm not running a show at midnight. Not happening.
Oh,
But but let me ask y'all, because y'all are guys, because this is going to cater more to guys. I mean, I know females will watch it. Would you stay up till midnight to watch something like that?
If they butt naked?
Yeah, some
No, they
semi
not
nudeness
getting butt
involved.
naked. They are not
Okay,
getting
then
butt
I'm not
naked.
saying I'm not saying I'm not saying
I
up to
said
midnight.
semi nudity is a go. Like, look, we are always talking about how beautiful women's bodies are.
Hey, Mike,
It
you
No,
see
is
how
what
they
it is.
throwing that disclaimer,
really,
right? Are they butt
they are
naked?
not. And every week, it's not a stripper on the show. It might be a artist. It might be a singer. It might be a rapper. It might
Honestly,
be
they,
No,
a
I,
that's
hairstylist.
I think we've come across an idea by mistake. I think there should be a show that's just
that's
based on
that's catered to that.
that's
Yeah.
catered to
There's
strippers.
just strippers. I think Rip works at the strip club. I think Rip is
Okay.
DJs at the strip club.
Yeah,
So.
see, we could do a show called After the Club. I'll run the board if it's strippers after midnight.
Okay, you gonna do that?
That's it.
Because I ain't.
I mean, I might like maybe fly in for
You
one
need to
show.
get some sleep. You need
For
to get some
episode.
sleep. You need to go somewhere and go to sleep.
I
That's what you
might
need to do.
stop by for. God, it's been a long time since I've seen a naked body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a strange naked body. I ain't seen a strange naked body in a long time.
I think the show is gonna be fine because these boys on here are just giggling.
Yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna. I'm definitely gonna check in on that. I definitely gotta support that.
That's gonna be a good
Yeah,
one.
I'm a supporter too, but I'm waiting for the stripper the stripper show, the first one. But it should be late. I mean, you should have a late show like that. I mean, you really do. That's an idea that we did stumble across, because a late night show like that, like on a Friday night, called After the Club or something like that, that'd be a dope show, because you
Or
get some
after
wildness
Michael
going on.
Shawn, because I got to keep nights open for Mike. Because we're
Gotta
gonna
keep-
move to nights eventually.
Oh, eventually, yeah. But we can roll right into that. We can roll
Yeah,
right into
Yeah,
it. Yeah, we can
yes,
roll.
and then them.
We can roll right into
Because you're talking grown topics and everything, and let's be fair. A lot of us don't have anything that's along those lines anymore. That kind of content. I was on Twitch last night, checking out a DJ friend of mine. I'm not going to mention it per se right now, but it was a pretty nice after dark show with music and graphics. I was like,
this is crazy.
Yeah, so we could do Big Things Break Room, then Michael Shawn. We got to come up with your night show, Michael
Right.
Shawn's night show, and then the MVP podcast,
That's not bad.
or whatever
I mean,
the stripper show y'all want to come up with.
If Showtime and Stars could do it, you can too.
Oh,
So yeah, or they could do two shows. They could have their MVP podcast, and then they could do the little stripper thing.
Yeah, because after
Since
after
y'all
11, don't ask me how I know, but after 11 on Stars and what is it, Stars? They change programming.
They do.
They change
They do.
programming.
Okay.
They do.
Okay, so
I don't
and
think
then-
these young whippersnappers don't know how lucky they are that they got Pornhub. Like, I don't think these young dudes don't even know what it took when I was like 17 or 18 to try and find some damn nudity. Like, you had to work for nudity back in the day. Like,
thank you, Mike.
you had to put in work. Like, all you do is pick up your cell phone. Like, are you kidding me?
I make people smile with this because this is a true story. First of all, shout out to Hustler and Penthouse and Blacktail, because that was our first foray into really seeing some of these things.
Kanye West mentioned that he had a problem with porn on his show yesterday with Blacktail. Yeah, go ahead, Amir.
But to that point, that was stored somewhere in the apartment in the back of somebody's closet. So you had to wait and sneak and go in there when nobody was in the apartment. Wait a minute, let me look around, see if anybody's around.
Yeah.
Go find your stash. And then if it wasn't that, we came up through VCR tapes,
yes,
Betamax. And here's the greatest one of all. I tell this story because this goes beyond any of the things that y'all could ever imagine. So we lived in the projects, and the way our apartment was set up, it was a duplex apartment, but we had tile floors. So my mom used to make us do the floors, which means we had to get this machine that you buff and strip the floors and all that stuff. Long story short, though, my oldest brothers had the room at the end of the hall. And I'll never forget this. Caligula came on like WHT or something like that. And we didn't have WHT, but, back in the days in the projects, if you had the cable running down your building, you can kind of see it, but it had the wiggly line down the middle of your joint.
Right.
So myself and my younger brother are looking at the reflection off the floor. That's how much we used to polish my mom's floor. We looking at the reflection of Caligula, not even actually seeing it, but we watching the reflection like, my God, what are they doing? This is crazy. So, and I even laugh about that because, you know, like you said, you talk about porn in its current state. Go watch Caligula. If you can find anywhere, I dare anybody to go pull that movie
We
up.
had
You'd be like this,
horrible.
what in the hell?
Like everything, everything.
that's average.
Yeah. I remember the first, the first. I don't even know if this is gonna be funny, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. The first porn I ever saw, it was called White Chicks, and it was these black guys, and they were rapping, and they was let me tell you about white chicks, white chick. I swear on everything. And you know when you got a VH, you know you got to fast forward and rewind, so you just want to get to the spot that you want to get to, but it got to the point. I would watch the beginning because I liked the song. It was like, let me tell you about white chick. White chicks. White chick. And then, you know, they go all to the grimy little scenes of what they're doing and all this other stuff. But that was so disturbing that I think about it. I was not supposed to be watching that.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all should be very happy at how easy y'all got it. Because I was watching grimy ass V. Let me see if I can Google white chicks to porn. Let me see if I can.
Not only that, you got, you know, the other thing that is amazing now is, you know, obviously the quality. So, you know, a lot of today's porn is in HD. Go find some of them old porn movies that we grew up on. You'd be like, the graininess of it. You'd be like, this is terrible. And the music, I don't even want to talk about that.
The graininess of when it did clear up, you'd be like, wait a second, I was looking at the wrong thing. Like, they got me. Hold up. That wasn't even on the music. God. Oh man, hold on. Let me Google. Let me see the porn white chick.
Shawnee, you see, you don't. This is not something that, you know, you had to really come up with. You know, you ladies had, you know, wonderful conversations about dry humping, and he got the first base or he got the second. See, guys, it's a whole different retarded sense of the world when it comes to guys.
Shawnee, are you for or against porn?
I don't watch it. If you know, that's
you don't watch it, not at all. Never,
no.
Or not at all. I'm just asking.
No.
Honestly, y'all, porn is a problem. Porn really is a problem. Like it really is a problem. Like if it's done for adults, but I'm telling you, porn messed up my head at 15 years old, yo. It had me on, no pun intended. It had me on some real nonsense.
I don't see the point. It doesn't make sense to me. Like Mike said, he watched this thing and in the beginning, let me tell you about white chicks. Okay, from right there, I'm like, I don't want to watch this.
Okay,
I see the point.
It doesn't make
I see the point.
What's the point? Why are you watching people have sex? Why? What does that do for you? I mean, I guess a lot. Don't even answer. I don't want to know.
Yeah, thank you.
That's all right.
People have
you know?
That's what does it do for us? That's a whole nother show.
I don't even want to know. I don't want to know. That's for the late night show. That's for y'all. Y'all can be on the show with the MVP podcast, and y'all can talk about that. But it just helps us. It doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. It's like, why would I want
man, that's funny.
Not in any way, shape, or form, Shawnee. Like nothing about it makes sense.
It does not make any sense to me to sit up and watch people have sex. It's not.
Shawnee's the girl. When you watch porn with her, she makes you feel disgusting. So you gotta act like you're disgusted too. Like, let's turn this shit off. This is nasty. You right, girl.
Like, what the fuck are we doing here? You know, what are we doing?
No, you right, girl. You right. This is nasty. I don't even know why. I thought you was into it. Like, I only did it because I thought you was into it. Like, this is horrible. Like, let's go to bed.
I mean,
girl.
if that's what you do, you know, you go ahead and do that. You do that by yourself. But
she makes you feel like such a pervert.
Yeah.
That's what you
like.
That
is hilarious. Oh,
yeah.
If that's what you're into, you go ahead. Go ahead.
You go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I'm be over here.
You nasty son of a bitch.
Well, I will say this, Shawnee.
This video game work. Let me turn this video game on.
But you know, but you know what? Like I said, this is this is what I was saying. The difference between men and women. In our psyche sometimes. You probably have been the recipient though of a good porno watching moment and/or stripper moment. You came home. You was like, "Why was this nigga off the chain tonight?"
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. That could be true. But
so y'all learn from the porn. That's where y'all
there are things that you can learn. Look, the one thing that we do, I think, as a collective, I'm not talking about individually, I think we do as a collective is we dismiss the ability to find beautiful things in anything. I'm not saying that you have to. I'm just saying when you think about the broader picture, in and including, like you said, if you're talking about porno, you got to think about this. You're talking about people who, in some cases, are called professionals for this specific line of work.
Mm-hmm.
With that having been said, some of the things that they know, the tricks, the way that they handle certain things, how they move their bodies, how they can, do, certain things, it's not stuff that's necessarily in your wheelhouse. So you watch it and be like, you know what? Damn, I never thought about that. That's kind of interesting. Now, I'm not advocating people do anything crazy or go nuts, because I know how people can get. And even y'all, watchers are probably like, what in the hell? Amir's a freak. All of us got a little freak in us.
I'm
Y'all
just
cut
trying
that
to
out.
see in the porn, where do you get anything beautiful? The music is always some crazy music. A woman is always screaming, and it seems like the man is killing her or hurting her. It doesn't seem like an enjoyable.
Well, I don't watch adult activities with men in it. It's only women. Not like I don't even have.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah, I don't.
So you just watch women having sex?
Yeah, that's what I do. Yep.
Fetishes can switch up on you. That's all I'm gonna say.
He gave me a disgusting look. I don't like watching any other penises in my movies. I just like two women doing. That's what I'm into. That's what Not that I don't know why I'm saying that's what I'm into, because I'm not even taking part in it.
Why? But why? You have a wife that you have sex with, so why? Why you gotta watch two other women?
Yeah, I mean,
they new bodies. They different bodies.
Different bodies.
Different response.
So, like, how often you do that?
I can't. How often?
What's today?
Today's Tuesday, right?
So, like, y'all do this on a regular, even though you got a woman?
It's not so much it's on a. It's not, Shawnee. Okay, Shawnee, it's not so much that it's on a regular, but let's be clear. Sometimes men, and this is real talk. Sometimes between men and women, let's say, had a long day. Maybe you really do have a headache. Maybe there's, something else going on, and you just may or may not be in the mood, but he may be. So what I'm supposed to do, because to, be clear, there are things that happen to us that, involve pain, involve discomfort, this, that, the third. I'm not going to bed in that state because you are not in the mood tonight. I'm not doing that to myself, because in all fairness, now I got to lie here and I really want to smother you in your sleep, and that wouldn't be fair to you. So to alleviate all of that and possible murder, you do what you do sometimes. Now, I'm not saying that that's always the case, but
on the porn.
Well, you can pop.
You're not worried about comforting her and making sure that she feels better, that her head stops hurting, and you don't talk to her about her day.
I always, because you gotta understand, a man's final thing is, no matter how you feel, it could all be better if you had an orgasm. Everything can be healed with an orgasm. That's how men are wired. Like everything, like stress.
But
orgasm.
You don't have to watch porn to have an orgasm.
Yeah, but my thing is, if I go to you every time, you will be plain sick of me. Like you'll be plain sick of me. You'll be like, Mike, real Mike, because I'm gonna need it on a daily. Like it has to happen in order for my shoulders not to be tense. Like it's got to be,
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna bother you every time.
Yeah, but you don't need to watch HGTV to get ideas about your house, but you do. You don't need to watch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't watch that. I'm waiting for you to come up with something that I do.
Shawnee,
TLC,
Let's make
Lifetime.
it make sense.
I mean, you can You can name the program, you can name whatever, but all I'm saying is that it's different strokes, different things. Like people can sit up and watch different things all day, and that they're excited about that. Men are just like that.
And it's not just men.
We're very visual people.
But it's not just men, because
women love it too. A lot of women do too.
Sex toys are $1 billion industry.
Yeah,
like it's $1 billion industry. Y'all just have a different way. Like, listen, from my experience, we have the wackest sex. When a guy has a sex toy, he looks like a pervert. Like, he just does. Like, you just can't have a dummy in your house. You know what I'm saying? And not feel weird. A woman can have all the sex toys she wants, nice and neat, next to her in her little compartment. Nobody ever knows it's there except her. We don't have any good things. We don't have any. We have to. It's a palm and video stimulation.
Pretty much.
It is, and it's something that we, because if we bother out too much, then y'all get in that mood where you're like, that's all you want. That is all I want at that time, but it's not all I want all the time. It's just before I go to sleep, it would be nice, and when I wake up, it would be nicer.
So, Shawnee, let me ask you. So, if you were dating who you thought was Mr. Right, and then all of a sudden he said, like, hey, one night you came over and then he had a porn on, that would be a turn off or turn on?
I'd be like, what the fuck is going on?
Wow.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
So Shawnee, so let me ask you this, Shawnee. To your point, are you an on-demand, and I hate to put it in that wording, but are you an on-demand kind of woman? Meaning, if he comes to you and he says, hey, babe,
it's on site.
C and D, or whatever.
It's on site. Are you on site?
Are you the kind of person who goes, okay, and agrees to it, or do you have moments where, like I said,
middle of the day,
I'm not in the mood,
here, girl. Middle of the day,
whatever. You know what I mean? Because that all plays and factors in, and that's why I'm saying we look even to the point that Mike just made about the sex toys. Do yourself a favor if you haven't. I've had the pleasure of going to Vegas. I'm not sure if they have it in Texas. I'm sure they probably do. Go to one of these really dope sex shops. The amount of toys and weird stuff that they have in and including, and like I said, you can check this out on your own. But Shawnee, to be fair, they have situations now where, quote unquote, they can make a mold of your lady parts. It's not the same as the real deal. So as much as it's like, you understand what I'm saying?
We got to let Shawnee answer this question. Yeah. Are you on site? Are you
on demand?
Like if I walk by you in the kitchen and I grab your hand and it's like, let's say it's like you about to make dinner. And I just grab your hand and say, come here for a second. What do you say?
Ooh, I'm about to make dinner?
Yeah. And I said, come here for a minute. Literally, come here for a minute. That
you got to think about it. See, it's too much. It's too much.
It just depends
if you got to think about it, it's too much.
What we got to do? What we got to do?
See.
I gotta be somewhere.
No. Stipulations.
Hold on. Do you know you just said bye to? You just said bye to my erection. Just right there. You just said goodbye to my erection. You said.
It depends on what we got to do. We might have to for a minute. Look. For a minute.
Okay, but Shawnee, when you say a minute, and again, I'm saying this, again, even to all the people in the chat, so y'all could chime in too. Where is it's in the moment, like you said, it could be in the kitchen. You could be, like you said, getting ready to make dinner, and it goes down. No kids are around, nobody's there, and it just goes down right there in the kitchen before you actually make dinner. You know what? Damn, you threw me on the counter.
I don't have to go nowhere. I'm not trying to get somewhere, then okay, but if all I'm doing is just making dinner, then
you just messed up the Cialis moment. You just messed up the Cialis moment, Shawnee.
It's gone.
You just messed up the Cialis moment.
Let me find out, Shawnee, every time it goes down, she got to check her phone. Wait a minute, let me check my schedule.
I have to see what time it is.
What'd you say? You said what?
Tuesday the 3rd.
My erection said he's not coming back. You're not coming back at all? You're not?
What's going on?
Well,
Shawnee,
why
like,
not?
My life ain't set up like that.
okay, so
No. Hold
okay,
up.
Shawnee,
Hold
what's
up.
your life?
Shawnee is spontaneous. She is.
Yeah.
I'm talking to my erection right now. Shawnee is spontaneous. Like, it can happen. No, it can happen. Like, it doesn't even matter. In the morning time, Shawnee, you just want to know, in the morning time, can it happen? Or do we have to
Y'all be
plan?
going crazy, dog.
Do we have to plan for the morning time? He just wants to know.
For the morning time?
Yeah, do we have to plan, or do you have to? Is it
Well,
depend
in the
on what
morning,
time
I got
church
to get up
starts?
and be with you. So, you know.
So
It
she
has
said
The erection's gone. It's gone.
She
Wow.
said the morning could
Shawnee,
be
yo,
good. She said the morning could be
It'll have
good.
to be before 5 a.m.
It's got to be
I-
before 5 a.m. You got to
Because
be
I
an
need
early
that hour
riser.
to get ready for the show.
dang. So, okay, so Shawnee, and again, like I said, this is, we just talking, having fun here. So you mean to tell me, again, with all your scheduling, you never got it in and just was like, fuck this schedule for the moment? Like, we going to do what we got to do and let it be what it's going to be? Like, that type of spontaneity is not necessarily in your wheelhouse?
It depends on what it is I have to get to. It
Okay.
depends.
Depends are underwear for old people. And you talking about you listen. She like, if you got to schedule spontaneity, Shawnee, you might as
Depends
well
on what's going on. You can't just hit me with, okay, let's get into this, and I got to go pick my kids up, or I got an appointment at a certain time. We can't just do that.
Wow.
We just
Man.
can't.
Wow, Shawnee. And you've never been like that, Shawnee? You've never been like that,
No,
even
I've
when you were
never
younger?
been like that. Oh, when I was younger,
Wow.
it was really worse. I was
Wow.
really single
Wow.
then.
Okay. Okay.
No, we can't. Nah, I got because like just being late for this show, like it don't even be nothing going on, but I'll get the third degree about just being late here. So,
But it's
no,
okay. Look,
no.
there were beautiful things to be left to the imagination. If you get the third degree and your wig and you come on and the part is sideways, it is what it is.
It's all good, girl.
Any
Nah,
ladies,
they be like, what
any
was
ladies
you
in the
doing?
chat? Any ladies in the chat are spontaneous like that? Can you help out, Shawnee? Any ladies in the chat that are
Wait. Why do I need help? Let me explain something to you. I
No,
got a
I
man,
want to
and he ain't
I want to just see
complaining.
if there's
And he not
anybody,
complaining. Yeah.
if there's anybody like you. I just want to see if there's anybody like you. I just want to see if there's anybody else there that would be like scheduling spontaneity.
Well, it's not, I just have to put things in place.
I know, Johnny got an alert that she puts on her phone.
If I got the kids situated and everything, then okay, we could be spontaneous. But if I don't, then no, we can't do that. I have to be places. I have to do things.
All right. We're good. All right.
Oh,
Similar to
man.
my age, turn the stove off and go. Hell, it may not work later.
Girl, I'm letting you know.
Yeah, I mean, that could happen.
But you know what? This is why you really do have to have these kinds of conversations because, in all fairness, men and women tend to assume things. So, you're looking at your mate and you're looking at your mate and you're assuming that, like you said, they might be be spontaneous and they're not. So now you're like, okay. So
pan down.
like you said, if you dating a certain woman, look, Thursday the 3rd, is that okay for you?
No,
About
Shawnee,
7:30?
Shawnee, I hate me because I'd be like, put them fucking dishes down. About to knock the spinal
I'm like,
cord.
we got to eat. What we gonna eat?
Nobody got to eat.
We'll worry about that
right
later.
now. We'll be good. I promise.
First of all, we're gonna be
I need
asleep after this
17
anyway,
minutes
so
of your
nobody's thinking
time.
about
17 minutes. That's what I need.
17 minutes.
17 minutes of your time. Get your ass out the kitchen. That'd be the first time a woman would ever get mad if a guy told her to get out the kitchen. Normally they get pissed when we say get in the kitchen. I'm saying get your ass out the kitchen. We're gonna Uber Eats. We're gonna Uber Eats today. Don't worry about this. Then just come on. It's on site. I'm sending you a text message before I get home. I'm sending you a text message, giving you a warning. It's on site.
Oh, well, if you send me a text message and let me know, then I can prepare.
Don't you hit me with, but I got to do, no, because I know you, but I still got to get to, but you know what? I still got to get to, I said it's on site, and I dare you not to be there. I got to pick up. I don't give a fuck what you got to pick up.
Everything has to be organized.
Mike got mad at me one time. I was supposed to meet him at Bink's house, and he called. I was still here. I said, "Well, Mike, I had to get the laundry done, but I'm on my way." I'm on my way. Mike, we had to get this laundry done.
4th of July.
I'm on my way.
On 4th of July, I'm going.
classic.
And I'm like, where you at? She said, doing laundry. Let me tell you, if I tell you it's on site when I see you, you know I got to do laundry. Let me tell you what I think about motherfucking laundry. You hear me? I don't give a fuck about laundry. I'm going to hit you with some detergent, all right? Bring your ass.
Oh,
I got your fabric softener, damn it.
that is great. See, we've learned something here today, and this is what I mean about taking these moments and finding things out about, both sexes.
See?
Look
at Kelly J. Thank you, Kelly J.
Listen, Kelly, for
When
13
Dean
years, I've
called,
been a
everything
mom.
else.
13 years I've been a mom, and on this schedule, so it's kind of hard just to say, okay, I'm just gonna change everything.
But all I'm
13 years
saying
I've
is,
been a mom.
okay, so we got that. But you don't mix it up every blue moon just because of the monotony of, like you said, having been a mom straight for 13 years.
Amir, you can ask this question. You can remix this question all you want. She's going to say no. And that's why somebody got to grip her and be like, girl, it's on site. I don't give a damn what you got. I don't care what your schedule is. I'm coming over.
Wow.
It's however you
Got
want.
to manhandle it. Got to be a man and manhandle it.
Yes, you gotta come over and be like, girl, it is what it is. I don't want to hear it. I'm fucking wigs up tonight. That's what I'm doing.
But he's true. That's true. I agree with Mike. That's what I have to have. Yeah, because I'd be like, nah, I got to do this. So
Shawnee will paint the house if you let her. Like literally, you be like, it's on site, and she got one of the rollers, and she's already painting. You're like, what are you doing? Just felt like I needed some fresh paint on the wall. Like, I told you on site.
Yeah. That is great.
Some old chick be knitting a sweater for no reason. It's July. She knitting a sweater. I said it was on site.
Like, I got to finish this.
I got to finish this sweater.
For the girls.
Yeah.
Get these sweaters made.
December be here before you know it. What are you talking about? All right.
Yeah.
It's June.
It's June. It's Texas.
That is good. That's great stuff, though.
Your man is just going. Yeah, you got to. You just got to, man. You got it. Sometimes that's fun. But don't complain if you're gonna schedule everything. If I'm watching a little porn, then damn it, then it's gotta be. You can't be like, you painting the house. You mad because I'm on Pornhub. Look at that.
Well, while he on Pornhub, I can paint the house.
Paint the house. Shit.
I'll go paint the house. I'm like, all right, have fun with that.
Right, that's why he's on Pornhub, because you're painting the house.
Painting the
house. But you like these walls, though, right? Your house look nice. When your homeboys come over, they like this atmosphere.
I plan on knocking your walls down. That's what I plan on. Ain't nobody worried about no walls. He play with me.
That
wall. I'm renovating. I want to renovate. All right. This is good, y'all. Thank you, Amir. Thank you, Action. I'm about to take me the craziest nap in the world.
Yes,
please join us tomorrow. Jay Black, I hope he feels better, has a severe migraine.
Yes, Jay, get up, man.
I've had 2 migraines in my life. I did not know how they were nothing to play with. They are severe, and it's all you need is quiet and darkness. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that, and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed: it will end. Enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Fight for your happiness and never let somebody take it from you. Michael, Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Amir Sealy, Action, Sexy Mo, and the whole crew. We see y'all tomorrow morning. Yeah, yo.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby,